Oh my God. Maybe.
And not petty arguments. So am I the asshole?
Maybe this is not helping. So let me close everything. Close. The whole thing. And hopefully this is gonna help. Because what the fuck? Oh, that's better. I hope. Wait, where did I put this? Is that this one? I think it was this. Yeah. Okay, we're back to normal CPU usage. But golly. I need a new CPU, like, yesterday. Because I know my graphic card is fine, but my CPU, no ma'am. CPU is struggling and has been struggling, and I'm sick and tired of that bitch. Anyway, I want to know when she's gonna do the divorce. I need to know. Yeah, I need her to sign the divorce paper yesterday because this husband is trash.
No,
No.
not the asshole at all. And the only reason why I brought that up earlier and asking if this person has some sort of neurodivergence, because I have that, and I also have RLS, like restless leg syndrome.
Yeah.
There's situations where I'm sitting down where you can hear my feet tapping the whole time. I can't help it. I can't help but move my legs all the time, or I gotta be tapping something just to soothe myself in a situation. But I am an adult in a situation where if I feel that I'm distracting people, I'm gonna go to the back of the room or go outside, just be like, all right, I need to calm myself, regulate myself.
Mhm.
And speaking of, this father is a whole ass adult as well.
No, he's an
The
asshole.
kid
Like,
asks
that's
you to
crazy to me.
honor my day. Let me have my fucking shine here. Can you just shut the fuck up for
Yeah.
like 30 minutes and let me get the attention and let me get the praise that I deserve? And the whole like not talking to your parent or not talking to your kid, not talking to your wife about the situation. Bro,
Ooh,
grow the fuck up. And I would not be
That's-
surprised if one, your daughter is no longer contacting you ever, and if your wife leaves your ass, because you deserve to be alone at this
I
point.
Oh, yeah.
need, I
Yeah.
need.
Big time acting like a child. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, how are you not embarrassed when your daughter is making eye contact with you
Mhm.
and mouthing the word stop,
Stop.
while on the podium
Yeah.
where everyone is watching her be embarrassed of you? That's crazy. That's crazy to
crazy
do
to
that
me,
and then
yeah.
continue going.
Yep.
And then, you know, OP is saying stop. Your daughter is saying stop. I'm sure people around you are
They're just
sending
respectfully like
glares
not
and
saying
glances.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up. So
Mhm.
it's just like, I
This
don't
man
know
really
how many
doesn't
signs you
care.
need to just like be quiet. And if you really can't control it, then maybe step out and have your wife record it or FaceTime you or
Mhm.
something. You know, because again, I don't know what that's like to like if you can't control it, then you can't control it. But you can control where you're at. You could control, you know, your location and shit like that. So I don't know. There are a lot of options. Mainly being shut the fuck up. So
Pretty
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
much.
I don't know. The single issue alone is maybe like the tapping itself is not like the petty argument. The petty argument is that like for 3 to 4 months you've parented alone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's more so because like when you look at it, like you're like, oh man, I don't want to get a divorce over a petty argument.
It's
He
not a
ignored your
petty
kid for 4
argument.
months.
He's
I
a
don't know how
shit
petty argument that
father.
is.
That's
And now
crazy,
he's
yeah.
no longer talking to you
Or your
directly.
daughter. Like, be serious.
I don't know how petty that is. That's more so just like negligence. I don't know. So I would say, you know, as a Catholic, you know, divorce really does feel like the, you know, really like I'd rather not, like I'd rather fix it. But also 4 months of ignoring your kid. I don't care if
And
your
your
kid is fucking
wife.
30. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But it also requires both partners to want to fix it. And he just
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound
And he
like he
doesn't
wants to
seem
even
like
He
try.
sounds very
Yeah.
uncompromising.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for sure. That and you're gonna set up your kid for, you know, a bunch of debt growing up.
Yeah.
yeah, especially when you're negging on an agreement you already made. You said,
Yeah.
"Hey, if you work hard, get scholarships and get your
And
you know,
she
your
did. She worked
yearly
hard and she was
tuition under
good.
5, we got
So
you."
Yeah.
She pulled her end of the bargain.
she did.
So I don't know. I think that your husband's a real asshole, and I don't think anybody would be mad if you did divorce.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And like I
Period.
think you guys covered the most part of it. For me, it's like him knowingly bringing the pen to the ceremony,
That
knowing
kills
that's his
me.
daughter's trigger.
That
That's
kills
selfish
me.
as fuck. Yeah.
If you were just tapping or
Seems-
humming, that's not echoing throughout the entire auditorium.
Yes, it
Clicking a
would.
pen is a very distinct noise
Mhm.
and
It
does
still
echo.
would be
It's like
mad annoying.
you could have easily just not brought that. Still been like stimming, like tapping your legs or like humming or
Get a
tapping
fucking
your feet
fidget spinner, no?
or whatever. You know what I
Something
mean?
like
Fidget
you, there's
spinner.
like clicking. There's clicky items that doesn't make that much noise.
Sure. Yeah. There's a million other ways you could have gone about this, but bringing the
Mhm.
specific thing that triggers your daughter to her event that's celebrating her is like,
Seems
I think you're
intentional.
purposely being an asshole at this point.
Yes.
Agree.
Like you're going out of your way to do it. And
Literally.
so yeah, it just that was the one thing that just kept gnawing at me. It's just like, why do that? And so on to your initial question of like, does the father have, diagnosed,
Mm-hmm.
something like that? And so STL Mindy said, sounds like the husband might need some therapy of his own if he can't stop doing it during important moments and in public. To
Yep.
which OP responded and said he refuses, saying he just likes to make noise and doesn't have any
No,
other
he's a
mental
piece of
problems.
shit. He's a piece of
My
shit.
husband is against therapy because he believes in a toughen up mindset,
Yeah,
but
well,
I've
he's
been
not
able to
toughing you up.
overrule him in that
Shit.
regard since I'm the one that takes the kids to the doctors. My daughter's been in and out of different types of therapy since she was 10 for different issues, most of which we are all agreed to stem from her misophonia.
And he's just a selfish bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's unwilling to change, unwilling
Yep.
to try for you or your daughter.
Confirmed on the uncompromising personality of this guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So I don't think
Divorce.
you'd be the asshole for actually following through with the divorce.
not at all.
And definitely not for threatening
Divorce.
it.
Next time he clicks a pen, slide a fucking divorce paper under it.
Sign this, bitch.
Sign it, bitch.
Let's move on to the next one here. This was posted on Best of Redditor Updates, so you know there will be updates.
Ooh.
Posted originally by Britt Turnip. And the title is, Am I the asshole for not banning my wife's dog from our home, even though my son is suddenly allergic to it?
You got to give that kid up for adoption, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So,
Again, allergies are fake, so I think I think the
Exposure
kid can
to
tough it
that
out.
puppy, baby.
two different sides of unhinged comment on this one. Crazy.
What you need to do, parent, grab your dog's toe beans and get your child and get your spawn and be like, sniff this
Hold
and
them
stay
down.
there for 8 hours straight. Sniff it all. Sniff and inhale the Fritos. You will be cured.
Just call them
That's how
Fritos?
it works.
Dog paw smells like Fritos.
Interesting.
It's the best smell ever.
Never made that correlation. But
Well, I don't think I've ever been in there.
I get
well, now
like
we gotta hold
I
Sean
get
down.
sniff aggression every time I sniff my dogs.
Wow.
All right. So I think you guys both went
Yeah,
not
fuck that kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like
you went allergies are fake and then dogs.
I know we
are-
just fucking flamed that guy for saying tough it out, but I feel like this kid could actually just tough it out.
we're actually doing a 180 on that story now.
But
Pet
even that was
allergies are
actually
my-
okay.
yeah, pet allergies are my peanut allergy, Sean.
They're fake.
I will not back down with that.
And all allergies are Sean's peanut allergy. All right. So I have a son from my first marriage that I have 50-50 custody of, and we alternate every week. My now wife used to work in another state, and she has 2 daughters. We dated long distance, and I would see her every other week when I traveled for work. My son has met her and her daughters many, many times, and we moved slowly. We only married after the kids were okay with it. My wife finally got a new job here 3 months ago, and we bought a house together in the same city my son and I live in. Her kids are still adjusting to the move and are not super thrilled. The problem now is my ex, my son, and my wife's 6-year-old German Shepherd. My son has met this dog many times before and has had no issues before. Well, after we bought the house and my wife brought the dog here permanently, there has been a whole disaster. Remember that my son has seen this dog many times with no issues, and there is no known history of dog allergies. But now it seems he's having a mild reaction to the dog all of a sudden.
It's something in the house.
It
Yeah,
could be, honestly, yeah.
it could be.
Mildew or some shit.
It's some redness around his eyes and sniffling. An allergist has confirmed this.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
My ex has gone absolutely crazy, and in brackets more than usual, and refused to let my son over unless the dog is removed. She's also not approving of the use of antihistamines if the reaction is bothering him. I ended up spending $40,000 to renovate our basement so that my son would have a living space that is totally separate from the dog.
$40,000.
I also brought several air purifiers and vacuum and scrubbed everything every single day when he's home.
Oh boy, what a German
God
Shepherd
damn.
too. That's damn near impossible.
Well, I think he keeps them separate. So it's like, you get the basement.
Ew, brother, them motherfuckers shed like crazy.
They do. But the moment he complains of a possible reaction, my ex takes him back to her house, even though it's my custody time.
Oh.
Now it appears my son is listening to his mother and making ultimatums that he won't come over unless we get rid of the dog. You can see why this is difficult for me. My wife and stepdaughters are completely attached to their dog. My wife is beside herself and says she regrets buying the house together, but we are stuck with the house for a while because of financial reasons. I really thought the separate living area was a good compromise. It's much nicer than the rest of the house, and I'm down there the entire time he is. I'm just so sick of my ex constantly trying to ruin my life, and I refuse to put my wife and stepdaughter through something as traumatic as giving up their dog. My ex told me yesterday I was putting the dog over my son's needs, and it broke my heart.
I would too.
That is not what I'm doing, and it's killing me that he's hearing this from her. My son is 13, and I don't know how much longer I'll be able to force him to come live with me on my time. So am I the asshole here?
Oof,
I'm gonna go with no.
I don't
'cause
think so.
I feel
but
like OP is doing what they need to do. I mean, they renovated
they
a living
spent
space like crazy.
$40,000
They tried
on
to
the
make it as
renovation.
accommodating as possible. The kids are attached to the dog, and you know that is just sad. Just fucking giving up an animal like that, right? That's traumatizing for a lot of people. So I think there was a lot of compromises made. I mean, it sucks that the ex. I mean, I get where the ex is coming from, you know, because that is also like their child's safety. But you know, the situation just sucks for OP. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, have you checked everything? It
Oh,
could be
shit.
something in the house. I don't know.
I don't have
he
my
saw
fucking-
the dog many times before, had no issues. It wasn't until the house that he got the
Mm.
issues. So I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
It could be the house.
But I will say this. Yeah.
Oh,
What a
thank you for the photo,
sucky,
Tino the cat.
shitty situation. Because spend 40,000. Like you've compromised so much that you're like, yeah, let me spend 40,000 on the basement. And then the ex is like, yeah, he can't take a Zyrtec. That's just off limits.
He's also 13. It's not like if he was like 6 or 7, it's like, yeah, maybe you don't want to give them like
No type of
reactive or
medication,
something
right?
like that.
Right.
But
Yeah. But
13 is
you could take allergy medicine at 13, I would
Yeah.
think.
I think I took it at 13.
Did they? Question.
Yeah.
I might have missed this, but did they? Are they from like another state? Because I know when I moved to Texas, I never had allergies before, but all of a sudden I go here and ever since I lived here, I started developing seasonal. So does it
Well,
say like
So
how they moved around?
the son didn't move. It was his now wife and her 2 daughters that moved to them.
Oh,
But
okay.
what I will say is that you can grow into allergies. Like that is possible.
Oh,
I've definitely
okay.
grown into
Watching
allergies.
this while fishing
Like I
in
used to not
Cetus,
be allergic
Randall
to,
Grind.
bees and wasps. And
Oh,
now if I
right.
get stung, I swell up like a fucking
Welcome
potato.
to the family indeed.
So that is possible that he just, I don't know,
Developed it.
hit puberty and then developed these allergies. That's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, after the $40,000 spend, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell your kid, like, your dad doesn't give a shit about you. Well, I don't know.
That's
I feel
a
like you
lot
just
of
spent
money to spend on
$40,000 to try and
renovating
figure
a
out a
house.
solution.
Mhm.
But it
Just
sounds
for
like
one
maybe the
child.
kid is not buying that either, unfortunately.
Reddit
Sad.
did deem not the asshole.
Yeah.
And there are some relevant comments.
Okay.
So Old Head said, what in your custody agreement makes it okay that your wife has refused to allow your son to come over or refused to allow him to take an antihistamine or any other medication?
Yeah, the antihistamine
What she
thing
seems
doesn't
to
make
forget
sense
is
to me.
she's no longer your wife, and while she has say over what does and does not happen with her child, she has no say in what goes on in your home. And as long as you are tending the safety and well-being of your child, like, I don't know, putting $40,000 addition for a separate living space.
Yeah.
And then OP responded, the way it's written, both parents' consent is required for medical decisions. My ex also buys into a lot of conspiracy theories that my son is now starting to believe.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
no.
I take what I said about the ex.
Lord
The ex
have
is kind of crazy.
mercy.
Yeah. There is, okay, another comment here, just to kind of clarify like what most people were thinking in the comments.
They're anti-vaxxer.
So half the revolution says, not the asshole, I think. It seems like his allergies are pretty mild and you've gone above and beyond to accommodate it. He's 13, not a little kid. He can take medication if he gets the sniffles. It's not really fair for your wife to have to get rid of her dog for some sneezes.
Yep.
However, if his allergy is more serious than you're letting on, it's more of a problem. Regardless, your ex is being an asshole. She should not be interfering so heavily, and she should not be doing so by playing up the issue to your son and making him upset with you over it.
Yeah, that's the major thing.
Yeah, it's like don't weaponize your child.
Yeah, you can't be like, see, he doesn't like you. He doesn't care about you. He likes the dog more than you.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool it. He spent $40,000 for me specifically.
He's trying to figure out solutions, and the easiest solution is
Take a
buying
Zyrtec.
$10 medication that you can take daily or something like that.
I wonder if she's trying to get rid of or find a way to make sure that she gets full custody, so they get some sort of what do you call it, child support.
She's
or
probably
even
trying
an
to
increase in
turn
child
the son
support.
against his
I wonder if that's the
father.
move that they're trying to do.
That's tragic.
Oh, one thing for anybody, if you're listening and you're allergic to your own pet, we used to use an Allerpet. It's like a spray, and you like wipe them down with this dander.
Oh, yeah.
It helps keep the dander. Yeah, I don't know. It helps with allergies and the pets. Like if we have somebody allergic coming over, we of course clean the house deeply, but then on the pets themselves, we'll spray this Allerpet and wipe it in their fur and stuff. Pretty good. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Could be, though. Could be.
It should be.
All right. Let's move on to the update. This is 9 months from the original post.
Mm.
So after discussing it with my wife, we made the heartbreaking decision to let someone else adopt the dog.
No.
God damn it!
Fuck.
Yeah. Because we didn't want my son to feel like we picked the dog over him.
Oh.
My stepdaughters were devastated, but were very understanding.
How
son
old were
was-
the stepdaughters?
Oh my God.
He doesn't say, I don't think.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what age. And no
Yeah.
matter what age, it's hard to lose a dog.
It would be traumatizing as a 31-year-old.
Yeah,
So-
actually, now that I think about
Asshole.
So my son resumed seeing me as per the schedule, and it seemed to be working out. Until Christmas, when my ex bought a dog for her family, and my son is freely taking antihistamines now without any complaint.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He got rid of the family dog for his son, and this bitch got a dog after she made a fuss about him having one? Nah, we're fighting. What the fuck? Oh, I would be fighting. Like, somebody needs to call the police. I have to go make a quick visit to some bitch. She needs to get her ass beat. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Nah, somebody needs to beat her ass. I'm not even joking. What the fuck? Oh my God. I am so disgusted. Like, he spent $40,000 renovating their basement so that the kid could have his own living space separated from the dog. He tried everything to accommodate the kid's allergy. Allergy that, mind you, suddenly started out of nowhere. And now he finally decided to give the dog to adoption so that the kid wouldn't feel like he chose a dog over him. And nah, we are fighting, and it has to be a fight where like one of us is gonna end up on a hospital on God, because this is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's sad because you can tell that she's poisoning the kid against his dad. Ooh. What the fuck do you do with that? Because, like, either way, they're already divorced. It's one thing to already be divorced. It's another to make, like, your ex's life miserable. This is the father of your child, and he doesn't seem to be a bad dad or an abusive dad. He doesn't give, I mean, from what we know, obviously, we don't know these people, but from what we are told, nothing that has been done here makes him be a bad person. So why the fuck is she doing this? It's like, is she mad that he moved on? Like, what are we doing? Say both parents have to agree. If she didn't get his permission, she would be breaking the term. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It was for the medical shit. They have to both agree for the medical shit. So, which is why she didn't want the kid to take histamine. Okay, whatever. But the thing is, like, she didn't want the kid to take histamine when he was with his dad. But now the bitch bought a dog. And not only she bought a dog, she's allowing the kid to take the medicine. That's some evil shit. That's some evil shit. Like, oh my God. That is just so dumb. What a cunt. Yo.
I
Fuck
fucking
that ex, bro.
see what I'm saying? The zero compromise on that is crazy.
I'd be like, I don't feel comfortable with him taking antihistamines now.
Yeah.
I think I would pull the exact same
I would pull
shit,
the
John.
same shit. I'd be like, I'm
It's
sorry.
tough, though,
I
'cause
don't
you're
feel
also
comfortable with
weaponizing
him
him.
taking
So it's like,
medicine, bitch.
I don't know. It's such a
Well, you're
shitty...
not telling him, oh my God, she's choosing the dog over you. You're just telling her, I'm not comfortable. I mean, did you ask me? We both have to be on the same page for medical.
To take that, yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed.
And you never asked me.
I'd be pissed.
Oh,
No.
that would piss me the
This is obviously not going
fuck
over well with my
up.
wife and stepdaughters. The kids are fighting nonstop with my son, who is not even being remotely remorseful. My wife is incredibly upset and angry, and I feel like a fool who fell for the very cruel trick. I talked to my son about this, who seems to avoid the subject. My ex has basically been very rude and flippant about the whole thing. My stepdaughters have said they'll never forgive my son, and I'm just here left wondering how do I salvage this.
Oh my God.
Get your dog back.
Get your dog back, but I
hard
don't
to
think it's
do, I think.
possible.
I don't know.
Right.
It's already, if the dog was already adopted.
I think I hate the kid now.
No, the
Fuck
kid is
that
a
kid.
victim here. The kid is a victim. The mom got into this kid's head. She's an anti-vaxxer. But not even, I don't even know if, I mean, whether she's an anti-vax, she's a cunt. Like, she's a fucking cunt. Oh shit, we gotta go. Oh nah, that shit pissed me off. Makes me very sad for them. Like, it's the. She's an evil bitch. Like, what? Oh my God. She is doing everything she can to poison this man's family and their son against the father, who is doing his best. Like, this is some evil ass shit. Yo, I would be fighting a bitch.
Seems like he's
Getting rid of my dog just for you to buy one. You fucking cunt.
Family therapy isn't an option because my ex opposes therapy. I'm saving to change our custody order because my ex is abusing clauses that lets her deny certain medical treatments she disagrees with. I'm also feeling very betrayed by my son. I know he's being caught in the middle, but his subsequent attitude has been very disappointing.
See what I mean? Always choose the pet.
Your dog will never betray you.
Your dog will never betray you.
There's a couple, there's a relevant comment that OP responds to here as well. So
I'm angry.
Dive into this.
That is tragic.
Polite
man.
Cranberry says, yeah, this kid needs therapy. Family therapy may be good for the half that can get it in the meantime so they can process their loss. He is devious in pain, and I'm concerned mom may be refusing therapy because she is purposely poisoning / manipulating the son against you, and a therapist would see right through that. He knows you don't want him to leave, so you'll avoid making him uncomfortable, which basically trains you to be a doormat. Have you spoken directly with your son about this? He needs to understand the gravity of what his actions have caused, so please don't minimize you or your family's feelings about this while speaking to him. He needs to understand the consequences of his action, and if he can't / won't / doesn't care, I'll just hope extra hard that the custody stuff works out so you can put him in therapy. To which OP responds and says, I have talked to him many times, and he knows how much it killed my wife and stepdaughters to let the dog go. I'm so disappointed with how remorseless he is, and I have no idea how I can bring this family together again. I know my ex is definitely manipulating him, but surely he would have some empathy for himself.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be like that first dad in the first story. I think I'm never speaking to this goddamn kid again. Fuck
Nah,
that teenager.
the kid
Go live with
is
your
a
mom,
fucking.
Luke.
Nah, the
I
kid
don't
is a
give a
victim.
shit anymore. You
Kid is a
ruined my
victim.
family dynamic, you little bitch.
I just don't know how he's allowed to take the medicine without the
His
OP
consent, right?
agreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think probably OP is probably like, I would rather my son like have his custody time with his ex. Like you know what I mean?
Nah, fuck all that.
You're a
No, I
better
know.
person.
That's what. But I'm just like, I understand. He's probably looking at it from like, I want to try and parent equally, and I don't want to be an asshole. But
Yeah.
an
you should
So
be
asshole.
I
allowed.
feel like at this point he's bringing a fucking butter knife into a gunfight. This woman is evil incarnate. I would literally fight a hoe. She is evil. Actual, like, cartoonishly evil bitch. Nah, we would be fighting so much over this. I cannot believe that he gave away his dog because she was complaining and then she got a dog. This bitch! Oh my god! Cartoonishly evil. Nah, I would be fighting a hoe. I swear, this is crazy. I feel so bad for the kid, the daughters too. They've known that dog for years. It's been their family pet, and now the dog is gone. That's so sad. That is so fucking sad. Nah, I demand a duel. I demand a duel, Game of Thrones style, and she gotta go. I know she's the mother of the child, and he's been caught in this shit. It's not his fault if she's a crazy bitch and she's poisoning her son against the dad. But I feel like if she doesn't go away, it's just gonna keep on getting worse. Like that's what she does now. What? How much worse can it get? She can do everything. Yo, this OP needs to like get messy, which is just sucks for the kid. Ultimately, the kid is still the victim in this whole shit. His parents are divorced, and the mom is batshit crazy. Tragic. I feel bad for the dog. I feel bad for the family of the dog. I feel bad for the kid who is being manipulated by this crazy bitch to hate his dad. Oh my god, I'm so sad for the dog. He got adopted for no reason and you can't get it back. The dog! What about the dog?
An asshole sometimes.
Be an
An eye
asshole.
for an
B.
eye.
All right. Here's an update 2 months after this update. So I decided to be stupid and petty and start legal proceedings to gain full custody based on my ex buying a dog.
Oh.
I said I didn't want my son on, quote, toxic medication
Here we go.
like she did, but I honestly just wanted revenge. In response, my ex also gave her dog away. A month ago, my son moved out of my ex's house to my parents' house, and he said he wasn't going to live with neither my ex nor me. I went over really pissed because I thought this was him playing into my ex's schemes, and instead I sat and watched him cry and say that now everyone at both houses hate him and he's being bullied. And he included my ex and I as the ones bullying him. I felt like I was shot through my heart. I realized I had done exactly what I was accusing my ex of, using my son as a pawn in our conflict. When did I become this disgusting person, and how did I let myself become such a terrible father?
To be fair, to defend myself here, because I thought 100% the right move. Where the fuck was this remorse 3 seconds ago when we were reading the other update?
I will say, so if the ex wasn't in this scenario, I think this would have come out in therapy if he'd been allowed to go to therapy.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
But he wasn't
the
allowed.
ex doesn't
So
want him to go to therapy
in
because she's a
retrospect,
terrible
it's like,
mom.
I understand how this kid is probably dealing with a lot of emotions
is
right
so
now. And
sad
just
for
I
the
doesn't-
kid.
totally get why he's pissed and been
He's
like,
the victim.
yeah, I don't want to see with
this.
either of y'all. Y'all both are just using me to get back at each other.
Mhm.
But you couldn't have said anything during this whole time. You could have been. I mean, again, I don't want to blame.
No,
the
don't blame the
13-year-old.
kid. Don't blame the
obviously
kid. He's fucking 12 or 13.
He's innocent, and most of this.
The way I give no shits about the kid in this situation, the
That's
dog,
crazy.
2 dogs' lives have been affected. You fucking asshole.
Yeah.
The kid is
Well,
innocent.
so yeah, that's where I'm like, I feel like therapy would have fixed a lot of this, and his ex was
I hate that.
not
ex, too.
allowing
Yeah.
the
no,
kid to
this
go to
bitch
it
is.
to work out his emotions.
I
which is-
usually support women's right and women's wrong, but not when kids is involved and the bitch is wrong. Like, if you want to be wrong, and it only affects you. If it only affects you, I really do not give a flying fuck what you do with your life. But you are affecting your own child. You're a mom. You're supposed to want what's best for your kids. You're supposed to want to love him, make them comfortable, and, just what parents do. I'm not a fucking parent. The only thing that I parent is a cat, and I don't even know where he is right now. Probably sleeping someplace he shouldn't be sleeping in. I'm a terrible mom. I mean, I feed him and I clean his litter and shit, and I pet him sometime, but I have no idea where he is right now. I would not want to be the mom of a human child, because that is definitely not something that you're supposed to do with a kid. You need to know where they are at all time. But that's beside the point. Ultimately, this child, the fact that he was crying thinking that everybody hated him, it breaks my heart. Like, he did not want any of this. He just wanted to have his fucking mom and his dad, and he couldn't even have that in peace. But I am happy that, like, it made the decision to go live with the grandparents. I found that very good, like very mature in a way. Cause he's like, I'm done with y'all behavior is just not it, and I don't want to be a pawn in your stupid game, so I'm out, and I respect it. Still, poor baby. Poor
He's
baby.
selfish, shitty, and I don't blame the kid for hating his mom. He's kind of, I don't know why he hates. Well, he hates the dad because the mom put a bunch of shit in his head. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
And then-
mean,
And then
He
he
is stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
He is.
I mean, it just takes. I mean, I don't want to blame the 13-year-old, but I'm just like, if he had showed any remorse at all, I feel like this wouldn't. I mean, and again, I really don't want to blame the kid.
Don't stop.
I have
stop.
a hard time
Stop
saying
talking
the kid,
about
but
the
it's
kid.
just like a total attitude shift to me.
Yeah.
You went
Fuck
from like,
that kid, Sean.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you say it for me.
Bastard.
because it's just like he went from like, yeah, you did give away your dog. Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, to now being like, well, wait
I don't
a
think he
second.
didn't give a
Did
fuck.
my
it's
mom
just-
give up her dog? It's like,
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's a strange, because I feel like I would have felt used immediately. But
Yeah.
again, maybe the mom has custody more than, maybe it's not like a 50-50 split. So maybe,
no, it's 50-50. Said at
Oh.
the beginning.
so she's just really good at manipulating, I guess. I don't know.
She's evil.
Well, and she would take him from his
honestly.
house when he would get like any sort of mild reaction.
Reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
So.
she goes turn around and gets a dog herself.
Yeah. All right. So his face was filled with so much hurt and sadness. He was already getting shit at my home from my stepdaughters, and I'd managed to make the kids at my ex's house to dislike him too.
Aw.
What I'd interpret as being remorseless was actually him putting up walls because he was feeling attacked.
There you go.
I'm so ashamed of myself. My dad told me he was very disappointed in my actions last week, and I sat in my car and wept. I'm disappointed in myself too. I created a meditation appointment with my ex, and she actually participated.
Oh.
She also seemed to be in full regret. We came to an agreement to stop fucking up our son's happiness just because we were assholes. But I'm not sure we can salvage the situation with our son. He's cut both my ex and me off completely, and I can't even blame him. I just had to get this out, and I haven't been able to sleep for a while now. I've tried calling my son again today, and he's actually answered this time.
Oh.
He told me he hated me. To hear your child say he hates you and actually mean it is the worst feeling in the world. That's the end. Sorry,
Ah.
to go on a
So
downer.
I know,
A lot of issues, bro.
Ah.
a lot of times we're like, you know, we are not parents, and never has it been more evident than this story. I mean, wow, we were wrong on all sides.
Yeah.
We really would have fucked this kid up if we were in charge.
Well, you would have done the exact same thing.
I was,
think.
as far as I'm concerned, I was on the right side of history because I knew this kid was a fucking victim in this whole thing. Like, oh my god, I feel so sad for the kid though. I feel so bad for this poor baby. Being in the middle of two grown adults just using him as a pawn in their fight, and oh, poor baby. Oh my god. Ultimately, I just hope that the parents can get their shit together for real. Cause I've been calling the mom a evil bitch. It's time for her to redeem herself because I still haven't forgave her for the fucking dog. I haven't. Like, I have not forgive her for the fucking dog. What she did was disgusting. This dog did not deserve this. No, ma'am. I do not approve of her behavior. What she did was just very mean for no fucking reason. And then poisoning her own child. Like, bitch, be serious right now.
I mean, we would have done it
Unbelievable.
earlier. We would have ripped the band-aid off quick. We would have fucked this kid up fast.
Immediately. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess everybody sucks here. I mean, I've been hating to say it, but 13-year-old child included.
No, leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, I truly don't know what the ex's issue was from the beginning, because if you had just let him take a fucking Zyrtec in story one,
Yeah.
there is no
Like, we wouldn't be
more
here today.
updates. There is nothing else. The guy spent $40,000 on a basement purifiers, does not let the dog down there. I mean, as a, if you see your ex do that, what more do you want to see?
Exactly.
Like, I feel like, truly the ex started it with the fucking,
For sure, the pettiness.
Yeah,
like
she
being like,
did,
you
but
have to get rid of the dog.
She started it, then escalated after they got rid of a dog, and then got her own
And
dog.
then got another fucking dog, which is,
yeah.
why would you bring,
evil.
not even a year later.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't feel like rubbing it in the face,
No, like,
then I
that's
don't know what it
straight
is. So
up
truly,
evil.
the ex is unhinged and crazy. I think conspiracy theorists, I wish they dug more into that. I wanna know
Anti-vax.
which one she believes in. But yeah, I mean, that sucks, because truly,
Probably
I
believe
think a
that
Zyrtec,
fucking
one
vaccine
single
gave
Zyrtec in the
autism or some
beginning of this
shit.
could have solved everything.
Yeah, I'm fully on board with what Sean is saying, and yeah, the ex to me is the most evil in this scenario.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
OP
She went
stooped
too
to
far.
X's level a little bit, and then the son or the kid became like the
Collateral
consequential
damage.
asshole in this
Yeah.
scenario. Because at the end of the day, that kid was
No.
trapped between two parents.
Exactly.
Yes, it would have been nice if they showed remorse immediately. I mean, but then again, they're teenagers. There's so much shit that's going through their head. All the puberty changes, hormonal changes in their bodies. I mean, a lot of teenagers are shitheads.
Yeah.
Me being included. So I can understand that situation. But yeah, there's two adults in this scenario that should have worked it out, and it shouldn't have bled over to the the kids and the rest of the family and the dogs.
So I think going forward, it's like try and get your parents to, start getting them into therapy, and then maybe family therapy with you and your ex and your son in the future might be the best way to bring that together. And hopefully she's open to that.
There's such thing as co-parent therapy, where you're not a couple, but you
Well,
co-parent.
I feel family
Probably,
therapy
yeah.
would cover that, right?
Oh, does
you
that
are
cover that?
technically
Okay.
a family. It's just
That
you're,
would include
you're
that.
still like parents to this child, so you're a family. And then you can hopefully work on some sort of proper communication skills between you two, and not fuck your kid up.
Damn! Imagine how lonely this kid feels.
Poor kid.
Everyone hates them at all fronts, and then the mother and the father are using them as pawns to their scheme.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad. I just hope this kid does seek help, and
I hope this kid is
I hope they, get better relationships growing up, because I would not blame them if they have a hard time, because this is a shitty situation.
This is really
Oh,
bad.
for sure. All
I
right.
also hope that the daughter understand eventually that ultimately that's not his fault. Like, they're mad at him, and I understand the initial reaction, but ultimately that is not his fault. That is not his doing. That's the mom, and then the dad kind of participated a little bit in the end, but like,
So that was a long one. And I had a shorter one, but we're running on time. So I'm going to just jump to the next long one here.
Hell
Let's do
yeah.
it.
So this one's cross-posted by Writing Giraffe
Oh yeah.
on our subreddit, r/Reddit.
Don't
on
open
Wiki.
the cache.
Title for this one is, am I the asshole for getting on a flight home when my 2 young coworkers I was traveling with weren't at the airport yet and we're obviously going to miss it?
Bye. The fuck? I'm gonna get my ass home.
John would leave our ass, Sean.
Yeah.
We know
1,000%.
Your
this.
lack of preparation is not my problem.
He did this to me in the airport. He said,
I fucking
"Peace
left
out,
his
I'm
ass
going to the
TSA
fast
line.
lane."
I'm like, I'm Josh, I leave my mother behind. Right? Think I care?
yeah, I knew where John was going to stand with this title. So.
Fuck that, bro. I mean, you said they're coworkers?
yeah.
They're grown enough to figure that shit out themselves.
What are you saying, Sean?
Probably not. I imagine you sent maybe a call or a text, and really after that, what more can you do?
Okay, so this past week, I was presented with an industry award in Nashville that an agency partner nominated me for.
Aw.
I'm a
Congrats.
director at my company. My company decided to send 2 junior level employees to the event as well because they thought it would be a good experience for them.
Let me guess. It was a cosplay concert. Wait, cosplay? Coldplay concert. And it was a blonde woman with a blondie-ish white man. And it was supposed to be their... Wait, what is called in English again? Their prize for the award. And then they ended up becoming viral because they got caught cheating at a Coldplay concert. Can you imagine? That would be fucking hilarious if that was that, but it's probably not. It's probably not.
them. It was a specialist who's been with us a little over a year, who's 25 female, this is her first job out of college, and a summer intern, 21 female, who is a rising senior. They are not on my team, and I have very limited to no interaction with them in a daily work life. They were very excited to be going. This was going to be the specialist's first time on a plane. Lots of Teams chat, asking what to wear, etc. We were flying on Thursday morning and leaving Friday evening, so it was a very short trip. I tried to help share info about the event, like the types of attendees, the awards, receptions, presentations that will be Thursday night with a country western theme. Then I was speaking on a panel Friday morning. There's so much I could say, but I'll highlight the key points and then give a point-by-point basis. So point 1, the specialist barely made the Thursday morning flight because she didn't have real ID and had to do extra screening. She had no idea what a real ID was or the basic rules of flying, aka liquid restrictions, and she was very upset they made her throw away some of her skincare that was over 3 ounces.
Oof.
Read people.
So I don't know what real ID is either. This American thing?
It's a new American
You
thing.
You have to get it like by state. I mean, at least Texas has some sort of like a specific, like a star marking on your ID,
On your license.
your license, and you need it to be able to fly. I think they started it back in 2023 or 24 or something like that. I don't remember.
Interesting. And why is that?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
fraud maybe, or just like security purposes.
Oh, interesting. Point 2, Thursday night was country western theme. While most people were business casual, the interns showed up in a bandana tube top, micro skirt, cowboy boots, and cowboy hat.
Okay, bitch.
I pulled her aside and asked her if she wanted to change. She said no, she felt cute and on theme, which is at a work event.
It's not work.
a little
Read
crazy.
the room.
Protocol.
I mean, you should read policies. Read the room, people. God damn it.
I mean, I get wanting to look good.
Sure.
but
Do that. Do
I mean,
that at a
not
bar.
At a, I
Yeah.
mean,
Not at
just
a work
anywhere else
event.
that's not a
Yeah.
a business conference.
A company
on now.
event. Yeah. After the ceremony, I invited them to join me and some colleagues I knew from other companies in the hotel bar. They told me they wanted to check out Broadway instead. I made a face and said it was a good networking opportunity, and they made a "come on, mom" joke. I reminded them to be safe and mentioned the next morning's session. I texted them around 11 p.m. that night to check if they got back safely. No response. I texted them the next morning to meet for coffee. Still no response.
Oh shit.
I have no idea if they attended
Wait,
the sessions,
what?
and I found them in the hotel lobby looking hungover.
This is the last time this company's ever going to send junior
Yeah.
employees.
After the event, I invited them to lunch with agency partners before our flight, and they declined, wanting to visit the Country Music Hall of Fame. I said okay, but reminded them I was leaving for the airport at 4 p.m. sharp.
I mean, I thought you have to, like, when you go on these work things, you have to be in the conference. No,
Yes,
At least
it's a
at some point.
company expense.
I don't think you're allowed to just treat it like a vacation.
I mean, yes and no.
I mean,
yes
like
and no.
after all of the things,
Yes,
then you
can.
could do whatever you want. I
Sure,
mean, but
right.
even then, you do the networking. Like he set up dinners to network,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then after that, then you could do whatever you want.
So I said okay, but reminded them we were leaving at the we were leaving for the airport at 4 p.m. sharp, and to meet me in the lobby to share a
Ooh.
lift.
Sheesh.
Here is the timeline of texts and events. At 3:45 p.m., I texted them, the lift is arriving in 15 minutes. No response.
Oh boy.
At 4 p.m., hey, the lift does arrive. I'm leaving for the airport.
No,
No
response. Yeah, okay.
At the airport, I texted, security at line is long. Again, no response. Later at the gate, I texted, please give me some sign of life. 10 minutes later, the intern replies, in the lift, there's traffic, then nothing else.
Sucks to suck.
Doors close, I put my phone in airplane mode. After landing, I get a barrage of texts saying, stranded in Nashville, don't know what to do or how to rebook, who to call. I
Girl.
get an angry voicemail from the specialist mom saying you abandoned my daughter,
No,
panicking
she is
and
dumb.
saying she was possibly trafficked.
Traffic.
I call,
Really, girl?
like,
Really,
I call
queen?
them back. No answer.
I would just screenshot the text, all the series of unanswered text messages.
For
Be like,
real.
I mean, what more do you want?
What
me
am I
to-
supposed to do?
You have
Yeah.
an adult,
Yeah.
your adult daughter who's never been on a plane, got trapped. I don't know.
Who's 25? Like, come on.
She's
I forwarded
25. Her brain
business
is fully
travel
done
info
developing.
and after hours contacts. No response again. An hour later, I text again to check if they're okay. Still no response. I did not call the mom back. I got a text from their director, who I don't know that well, saying, what's going on? I sent screenshots and a summary, including the voicemail. She replies, acknowledging my message with no follow-up. Now I've been invited to a Monday morning meeting with that director, their VP, and our C-suite leader. My VP is on PTO. My final thoughts are, I feel like these are adults and I was communicative. I'm not ultimately responsible for their decisions.
No.
So am I the asshole?
No.
No.
Are you about to be fired though?
Like, that would be
I hope
crazy.
not. I mean, you
Better
have
not.
proof, right? You have proof
Yeah,
that
they
you
have hella
texted.
proof. Why I said like read the room earlier. That whole trip is for a networking event.
Yes.
All right. The company paid for your lodging, they paid for your transportation. Chances are you are getting some sort of per diem to eat or whatever to, spend some time there. That's your job. It just happens to be in another location. And on top of that, you have 2 adults that went to that trip. OP is not your fucking chaperone. And you are there for a business purpose and you're going to go and gallivant and do all those other shit that has nothing to do with what you came there for.
Man, that was peak Filipino parent right there. John.
Gallivanting. Yeah.
That was crazy.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm
Gallivant?
ready, bro. I'm
That
ready.
was wild.
I'm just saying, man, like it's read the fucking room. And like, especially if you know that you are not someone who has traveled yet or not traveled a lot, you would think the first thing you would do is like research or at least ask someone who's familiar with how to do that. It's like, hey, this is my first time flying. Hell, there's people in companies that you can talk to. This is like, hey, is there a checklist that I need before I can like travel? What do I need? Shit and that. You're a fucking adult. Figure that shit out. What are you talking about, man?
Even to this day, I'll like constantly before a flight, I'll look up and just see like, oh yeah, these are the measurements I can't bring. Like
Yes.
suitcase size. Even though I've brought the suitcase on many different flights, I just double check. It's just a smart thing to do, I think.
Not gonna lie to you, I raw dogged the fuck out of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to read any of that.
John throws his stuff in a garbage bag and heads on the plane.
I bought a suitcase called the carry-on size, so if that's not allowed on the plane, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Depending on the airline, they're gonna charge you still for that carry on.
They will.
I don't know.
now, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, they will. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I at least watch a couple TikToks. Like I'll
Dead
watch.
ass.
I
There's
won't
actual
read anything, but
TikTok
I'll watch a
telling you how
TikTok
to
video.
travel.
Hey, is this suitcase good for this airline?
This
Yeah.
is the downfall of our our species.
So,
I don't read anymore. I just watch.
I don't read. I
This
just watch a
man
TikTok.
has straight A's on his master's program, and he don't like to fucking read. It's crazy.
He
dude,
reads enough.
I read enough. I've seen the textbook. And then, even when I'm watching that TikTok, you think I'm watching full speed? Maybe I'm holding that finger down for 2x speed. I'm not trying to hear you discuss a bunch of shit. I just want to get my answer. But yeah, I mean, I could understand, like, the Real ID thing is stupid and new. I could be like confused on that. But truly, I mean, yeah, just like the basics. I mean, like you said, ask somebody, or like I'm saying, watch a quick TikTok that gives the basics. Do at least something. If you've never traveled. Like I don't like go on and like read a lot of stuff on the website, but I'll go on Reddit and be like, how's airport culture like in this country? You know what I mean? Like, should I, not prepared at all? What do I need to know? Type of thing. So I'll at least do that. The dumb man's way to travel. Yeah. But yeah, even besides all of the airport confusion, I can understand all of that. But then to like bring like a festival fit to a professional, I don't know why they're having a Go Western professional theme.
Yeah, a little weird, but
that's weird. I guess because it sounds like in Tennessee or whatever.
They're in
Nashville.
Nashville. Right, yeah, Tennessee.
I mean, you can still be professional. Wear boots or something.
What you do is just wear your regular work outfit and then put a bandana around your neck.
Or a
There
hat.
you go.
Did it. Or cowboy boots or a hat.
What do you call those? Bolo ties instead of like regular ties
Hell
or something
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
bolo ties are fucking sick.
They're back.
But yeah, I mean, I just feel like everything that went on that trip, I don't
Could
know
have been
how
avoided.
OP can possibly be blamed for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got text messages like at 11 o'clock, be like, y'all good? So if you do get called in for a talk, I don't
I'm
see
throwing them
how you're
motherfuckers under the bus, bro. Are you
I
kidding
don't
me?
see how you're at fault at all, really.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is just protocol, like they have to, like HR is demanding a talk to happen just to get both sides of
Probably.
the story. Because I just don't know how you'd be in trouble at all. Like constantly, you're like, "Hey, you sure you don't want to go to the thing we were paid to do here? Okay, you do that, but make sure you're back in time to do this thing that we have to do. Okay, you're gonna skip that too. Just make it to the goddamn plane." And then they didn't even do that. So truly, OP, you are innocent. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
And then I think the only other thing I would add on to that is that this is an award ceremony for OP.
Right.
I'm fucking busy doing this shit. Like I shouldn't have to worry about
A
two
fucking
babysitter.
grown
Yeah,
adult.
like,
Two
you have to worry
adults.
about two fucking adults that should be able to handle themselves. And Reddit agreed and said not the asshole.
Good.
Now this was originally posted, I think, on AITAH. However, it was taken down for some sort of fucking rule they broke. I have no idea.
Okay.
Who knows? Some of those subreddits have very strict rules. However, OP came to our subreddit and commented on the cross post to give us an update. Literally this afternoon as I was putting the story together. I saw
What?
Actual OP.
the actual OP.
That's crazy.
Whoa, that's sick. All right, let's hear this.
So shout out Diligent Pineapple 35, who says, insert it's me wicked meme here. They say this whole fiasco has really challenged my Reddit skills. LOL. Here's my update after my meeting this morning. If there's a better place to post that won't get me put in Reddit jail, let me know. You're fine
Ours.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Mid scores.
r/Reddit on Wiki.
Yes. So the meeting is over. The CMO didn't join. It was another VP and director, plus the internship coordinator who is in HR. The VP asked all the questions. It was over Teams, on camera, recorded, and almost comically formal, like I was being deposed or something. So this is what happened during the meeting. I was asked to recap what happened, starting from when we arrived. I was prepared and had all my key points. I kept it factual on my actions, no speculation on their actions. I shared my phone screen live, went through the text messages with timestamps and voicemail from the specialist's mom. I was asked if I had requested or encouraged the specialist to put any expenses on her purchasing card. This question took me by surprise. I said I didn't even ask or consider that she had a purchasing card. And besides the lift from the airport to the hotel, which I scheduled/paid for, I was never outside of the hotel/officially conference activities with either specialist or the intern. that would have required any sort of payment.
Actually, it is pretty surprising that a specialist does have a card.
Yeah.
Usually it's like managers and up.
I did say I would consider it to be her line manager's responsibility to make sure she understood our travel and expense policies prior to traveling.
Yep.
I was asked if at any point I had reached out to anyone at the office about anything that was transpiring, to which I said no. I certainly intended to when I returned, but we are talking about everything that happened within a 32-hour window. All while I was trying to focus on what I was sent there to do, participate as a panel at the conference, attend other presentations, take advantage of face-to-face time with our agency, and accepting my award. I said I felt it was reasonable to believe that any other attendees would have expectations for participation and outcomes set by their leadership team, especially when coming from another department where I wouldn't be knowledgeable about their goals and objectives. Similarly, if there were different expectations of me based on other co-attendees, I would expect that to be clearly communicated in advance. I was not asked if I thought intern and or specialist should receive any sort of reprimand, and I didn't feel comfortable trying to interject something like that based on the flow of the conversation. I'm under the impression that they're meeting with the specialists and interns separately, but my meeting was first. After the meeting, I debriefed with a trusted colleague who shared the following from Friday's water cooler chats.
That's where I get all my shit, baby. That's where everyone spills, and I'm like, what they say? I'm like, this is off the record. Well,
Yeah.
It's just between me and you.
I can't share anything because I'm in HR, but you can tell me.
But tell me
Yeah.
everything though.
So they said, I definitely offended intern by pulling her aside about her outfit. She posted it to Snapchat with a caption about it, and some other interns/employees saw it. I'm dying to know exactly what it said, but coworkers said everyone who did see it agreed it was inappropriate for a work event.
It's weird that all the coworkers are following each other on fucking Snapchat.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
I hate that
crazy.
shit, especially
That's weird.
Snapchat. Ooh.
I don't understand
So
how
this is
people
the
can
other
be
point.
friends with their
Allegedly, the
coworker.
specialist mom had once called the previous director about the specialist's working hours. It is known that several months ago, specialist was pulled off a highly profile project team, apparently when she was asked to put in some evening and weekend hours to meet a deadline. Her mom called the director and complained. I don't know if I believe this to be true, but mom stepping in could be a pattern.
Bro, you are way too old to have mommy be calling you about
At
it.
25?
That's
Come on.
crazy.
Girl.
25?
Yeah. Speak up. Talk. If you don't want those hours,
Use
talk
your
about
big
it.
girl voice. You're an adult.
What I'm hoping helps validate my testimony, quote unquote, is that separately on Friday, one of my agency partners I was with emailed my CMO about a conversation we had after the ceremony on Thursday evening with some ideas he had. Typical agency salesy type stuff, but he also unknowingly corroborated my alibi on Thursday night. So that's where we are. Last night I had convinced myself this would all result in me receiving a big apology or acknowledgement of wrongdoing and that I shouldn't have had to deal with this, etc. But I didn't, which makes me feel this is still a bit unresolved. I did send all my notes to my VP on Sunday, but his PTO is medical related and I know he's not able to check in, so just keeping my head down until I hear anything else. And that is the update directly from OP.
You know, I would think they'd have a little bit of like responsibility if those were his direct reports. But no. Opie has nothing to do with those two, man.
Zero
Literally
relation.
Because then, like, look, like, well, what they were saying, right, in the update, it was up to their line manager, whoever their manager was, to brief them about, like, hey, this is what the expectations are during this event. Had it been, like I said, if it was him being the direct report between these two, then that conversation would be like, all right, did you even prepare them for this trip?
I need water.
That's your responsibility as a leader, as a manager. No responsibility, not even in the same scope of teams. Like, why is there anything that OP needs to be done to fucking accommodate these two people who don't know what the fuck they're doing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And don't seem to care
Yeah.
At all.
They don't care about the work at all. They didn't go to anything. So I don't know.
I just fear that if a mom is calling on behalf of their child, is that not like a weird
They must know
terrible
somebody
offense?
within the company, bro.
Like, what is? Yeah,
Yeah, it could be.
They're probably like a Nepo baby.
Well,
probably.
maybe. Yeah, that's possible as well.
Because it's just like, I can't imagine, like, if I heard my coworker's mom called to complain, it'd be like, you're still here? That's, you didn't get, that's so strange, I feel.
It is.
Also, I can't stand those two people because they're ruining it for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
For like those
Oh, yeah.
travels.
No
Pisses
junior
me off.
associate or whatever they
Pisses
are
me
will
off.
ever go on a conference again.
Mhm.
Super unfortunate. Okay, boys, let's finish it off here with this one. It's also a little on the longer side, but we should be able to get through it pretty quickly. It's cross-posted by Sleeping Lower Score Mouse 22, which is a first for me, I believe.
Mm.
And the title is, Am I overreacting for wanting to end my marriage after what my husband did during our, quote, break?
Ooh, I'm not gonna
Oh.
lie. I picked this one for the live, so I
Oh,
know
did you?
it. Yeah.
But
But so I won't spoil anything.
Okay. So I guess it's up to me to make a prediction.
Yes, sir.
Your was it the husband and wait, OP is the wife?
Yes.
Okay, so
Well, yeah.
husband pulled a Ross and said we were on a break type shit. And look at you can see Kevin's butt. Hi Kevin.
Oh yeah, hi Kevin. Yes, but basically they it's
All right.
it's appearing like they pulled a Ross.
Yeah.
Before we get into this one, there is a trigger warning for talks of stillbirth. So
Oh,
if you're not
shit,
comfortable hearing
no.
that and you're a patron, you can skip to the patron stories. If not, we will see you on Monday. But just a heads up for that. All right. So I, 25 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been married for 2 years, together for 5. We married young, but we were both ready emotionally and financially, and we both wanted a big family. I got pregnant last year, and about 6 months ago, I had a stillbirth at 5 months.
Oh,
happened
that's
after a fall.
rough.
My husband slipped on the stairs, fell on me, and we both tumbled down.
Damn.
It was a freak accident. I don't blame him, but I was struggling not to at that point. And I had to be rushed to the hospital, and we lost the baby.
Oh,
The physical recovery was painful, and emotionally, I was a mess. I was grieving, traumatized, and mentally not okay. I asked for space. I told him I wanted to stay with my parents for a while to heal and process everything. I started therapy and encouraged him to do the same. I was gone for about 2.5 months, trying to recover emotionally, physically, and mentally. Eventually, I moved back in. We resumed therapy together. Things were still heavy, but I thought we were trying to move forward. That's when he told me, very guiltily, that while I was away, he hooked up with another woman because we were on a break.
Oh, here we go.
boy.
All right, Ross.
Yeah.
Were you
This is
though?
worse than Ross.
Yeah. The break was a result of
Were you though?
extremely traumatic.
And
experience.
yeah.
And they're
Ugh.
married.
Because your wife was at her lowest. She lost the baby because of an accident that you caused, which again is an accident, so we can't really blame you for that. Although I do understand why she felt like, she blamed you at first. I would have done the same. Because when something like this happens, you need a place to. You need like something to punch on, basically. And because technically you kind of caused the fall and shit, then yeah, I get it. My issue is, I feel like she didn't say technically, oh, we need, like, we're on a break, like, you can go fuck around. She needed time to heal and recover. And he went and fucked somebody else. I'm sorry, I don't know, but personally, I wouldn't let that go. Like, personally, I would feel like, alright, if this is like how little you give a fuck about me and or our dead unborn child, no, I don't think I'd be able to move past that. That is tragic. And you went and fucked someone else. I don't know. I feel like. Listen, some people might let it go, but I personally wouldn't.
I don't think
Yeah.
Ross and Rachel
Doesn't
were
Oh, yeah.
sit right
Ross and
with
Rachel
me.
were just
True.
dating.
So, like, how do you go on a break when you're married? I was shocked, hurt, numb. We are married. We weren't on a break like some high school relationship. I went to stay with my parents to grieve our child, not to, quote, take a break from the relationship.
Yep.
I never once implied it was okay to sleep with other people.
Yep.
And he never asked or clarified. He just decided that's what space meant. To make it worse, he waited 1.5 months after I came back to confess. That tells me he knew exactly what he was doing. He hid it. He lied by omission for weeks. I left immediately. I booked a hotel for like 3 days, cut everyone off. I didn't want to talk to my parents or friends because I knew they'd try to convince me to forgive him.
Yikes.
Right now, I'm staying with my brother for like 2 weeks. I've even stopped therapy. Everything feels pointless right now.
Oh.
He's been apologizing nonstop, saying we can fix this. We can keep going to counseling and we can rebuild. He's even involved with both of our parents. Now everyone, his parents, my parents, are saying I should give him a chance.
No, like this
This is his way of grieving on his own, and that it wasn't cheating because we were apart. But I can't look at it that way. I feel betrayed. I think he made a choice, and I don't feel any desire to fight for this marriage anymore. Everyone except my brother is making me feel like I'm overreacting and that divorce is too far-fetched. So am I overreacting?
No. What the fuck? Stop weaponizing grief as an
sucks.
excuse to, cheat. Yes, it makes you, question reality sometimes, and it makes you feel strong emotions, but it's not like only one person experienced this. Both of y'all experienced loss. And your wife was like, hey, I just need some space to process this because this was a difficult situation. Her having to go to a hospital and, experience the removal process of it, not only is possibly physically painful, but that's emotionally draining for her, and you could have the husband could have been supportive. Like, right. Like, I don't understand the grief aspect of it, but your coping mechanism is to fucking cheat? Man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like we say there is no wrong way to grieve. Well, we found it. We found the wrong way to do it.
This is the wrong way.
We found the wrong way to fucking grieve. I thought it needed to not be said, but cheating on your spouse, I don't think is the
wrong way.
I don't think that's the right way to do it. If there's one thing I could pull from this is
where have you
feel
been?
like it would be, it sounds like maybe OP, said they needed space, but didn't really like
communicate what that space meant.
Well, I mean, communicate what the space meant, but also like communicate like if your partner who also lost a child is okay with the space, or like how could they both grieve in a way that is because once you're married, I think, I feel like it would be hard for me to just be like, I need to not see you. And again, maybe it's different because like, even though the unsaid part is, I imagine they're both, a little piece of them, both are blaming OP's husband for the slip and fall.
Yeah.
But,
even
because
though
you can't, and you can't do that. I mean, it's truly a freak accident.
Right.
But you can imagine there's probably a little piece of both of them where they're just like, oh my God, like this, is because of him, even though that's, again, it's a freak accident. You can't blame yourself for that.
Yeah.
So,
but it's like it's in response to trauma. It's like you're working your way through that, and yeah, that's not the correct. Like, it is not his fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
But being put through that and like reacting immediately afterwards, being like, "Fuck, I got to work through this." Like, I'm blaming my husband right now, and it's not his fault, and I've got to work through that on my own. And yeah, so sorry, continue on. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. It's just, I wish maybe there was some kind of compromise. Maybe therapy immediately needed to be done. Because I could imagine where, and again, I really hate defending OP's husband, but I could imagine OP's husband, in his darkest moment, which is now, feeling abandoned. For sure. Does that give him carte blanche to fucking cheat? Of course not. No. But I could imagine in his darkest moment, he's like, my one person is gone, which
and my child
would feel really shitty. Again, there's not an excuse to fucking cheat. So that is the only defense I will say of him. Again, not defending the cheating, but just defending the being
abandoned.
Not defending, not defending the cheating, because there's nothing that would defend that. But just to be like,
if I don't know if I missed this completely, but you said it was like 2 months, right, Josh? Like that they
did not
speak, or 2.5 months. Yeah. So was there like any communication at all between that time, or it was just like radio silence?
No, presumably there was communication.
But nothing was mentioned.
Yeah,
right.
But like, it didn't say she cut him off. It just
said
she went to stay at her parents for 2.5 months to kind of work through her shit.
Because if it was like the optics was like, all right,
if she stopped talking
2
to him
months,
directly,
like completely, then I kind of agree with what Sean is saying.
So let me hop in here with the edit here, John, because that is a good
perfect.
question. So edit, honestly, I'm now just realizing he may have felt abandoned, and I did a poor job there. Thanks for pointing that out. We were still in contact. He never said it, or in counseling, but again, maybe he felt like he can't do that. I can't read his mind though. I was away for him too, but we both had family there for us. so I never thought of it as abandoning him. Still, I feel things would have only gotten worse if I hadn't taken that time, and I don't think I'd change that. This does help me forgive him, not stay and move on. I don't think of him as some sort of monster for doing this.
Yeah, I'm fully in agreement of. In fact, I don't even know if I would forgive him, but for sure don't feel bad about divorcing.
No. Yeah, and so I went to the comments, and it's funny because most of the top comments are reacting to what I assume was a wave of negative comments towards OP, being like, "You abandoned your husband. It's fine that he did this. This is coping. It's his way of coping or whatever."
What?
There's no way to excuse cheating.
No.
I don't.
But I do love
Just
the way
Get a divorce.
Yeah,
right?
or-
If that's what you need to do, get a divorce.
or talk to her. Be like, "Hey, I really feel abandoned right now. Like I feel like I need something from like some sort of like communication
Reassurance.
or like some sort of something.
Communication.
I need something. Like just communicate
Yeah.
to your wife.
Because OP communicated the way she wants to be able to handle this.
Yes.
Like that was her way of like, hey, this is what's gonna heal me and fix me.
Yes.
He didn't say shit.
No.
Yeah.
He just said, "I'm going to have sex
Fuck
with
another
someone
girl.
else." Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truly, if he had an issue with the break, he really should have just, like what you guys said, communicated that off the rip.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And I will say that most of the newest comments and the most upvoted comments now are saying not overreacting to like OP, and then like clarifying like it was a lot of women who have experienced miscarriage or stillbirth and like going through like, no, you guys don't understand what she's going through. Like she is,
No, for sure.
this is traumatizing. Like your body changes as if you've gone through like birth.
Bird,
And
yeah.
that like your clothes don't fit, you're going through like postpartum, your boobs swell, you still lactate, and like everything that you're going through with your body reminds you of that moment. And so it's like
Yeah.
as
Oof.
traumatizing it is for the man, and it is a life
It's sad
changing
too for
altering
him, but
thing.
like, yeah.
Like our bodies stay the same. It's not like we're
yeah.
constantly
Yeah,
reminded by our
the
own body.
hormonal
A
change
man
does
will
not affect the
never
man.
fully
Oh, never.
Right.
understand.
Yeah, there was the removal
They will
process
grieve.
was
We're
still
not trying to
present.
be
No,
little.
no, it
No,
is-
you're losing a kid, but just like there's no comparison.
no, it's
I
one of
can't
the most
imagine.
traumatizing things you can go through, but just like times it by 10 for women who are going through that, like with their body constantly reminding them of that.
Yep.
It's just it's awful, and so I think a lot of the comments clarified that, and I think a lot of people read that and digested it, and now most of the comments are positive towards OP.
Good.
So
Good.
yeah, heavy one to end on, but we'll hit the Patreon.
I might get ripped to shreds for trying to not defending that man.
No. I think what you're saying is true. Like he could have felt abandoned, but again,
yeah, but he's got to
how-
communicate that.
how-
And that's
he
a
went-
valid feeling, but there was not a single green light for him to stick his pee in someone.
No. I mean, there never is.
There never is.
We really fucking hate cheaters on this podcast.
Yes, we do.
I mean, oh God. Like when it comes to TV shows, if somebody cheats on a show, I'm like, well,
I'm
no
never
longer
forgiving that person.
no longer a fan of that character.
Yeah. All right, Wikimaniacs. That is it for today's episode. Thank you very much for sticking by and listening to those long stories today. Let us
Broski,
know
that
what you
bitch
thought
is
about the longer
healing.
stories. If you like them, we'll do more of them. Give us a like, subscribe, wherever you listen to the podcast. If you really want more, go to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network.
Die.
Sign
Sign
up
an
today.
extra 30 minutes if you're not a patron.
On a Patreon.
We do,
Yeah.
yes. So if you didn't get enough today, we get an extra 30 minutes there. And you can sign up for the new $15 tier if you would like
Oh.
the call-in show as well as gaming streams.
As well
and-
as
15% off
fif-
on merch.
Yeah, 15% off on the merch store.
and you can thank Double J's for that. I was trying to nickel and dime y'all bitches.
We were fighting Sean for that
Yeah.
one.
We fought Sean, baby. We're like, they deserve more.
Yeah.
Sean was like,
Really?
no.
I don't think so. But prove me wrong.
So go check that out at patreon.com/cultivate
What time is it?
podcast network.
Ooh,
We also have a 5
it's
and
still kind of early. I'll do another one. Where we at? Yes, I see you, Cat. I see you. Um,
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome to
hello. Let's go straight into it.
Mother-in-law deliberately poisons her grandchild.
Asshole.
Oh, that's tough. Deliberately is
Yeah, deliberately is
crazy. It's one thing if they like fucked up with an allergy or something like that, but it's deliberately is crazy.
Before we start this first story, it is a bit of a doozy. There are some trigger warnings for mentions of threatening suicide and mentions
Wait,
of
is it like
stalking.
Munchausen
So-
thing?
And mentions of peanut allergies.
Munchausen by
and mentions of
proxy?
peanut allergies.
So-
So if all three, I mean, really the two are the
Like a
important ones. The
gypsy
third one
rose
is kind
type
of-
shit?
Those don't sound like a good time, then hop over to the next story. All the
Oh, for fuck's
timestamps are
sake.
in the show notes. Thank you. See you there.
Fuck me.
All right. OP writes. And this is, I don't even know what original subreddit this got posted to, because whoever
Sorry,
posted
Kat.
it on Boru got it from Undit.
Oh,
Undid it.
yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Undit. But OP writes, my 3-year-old daughter has several severe food allergies.
Okay, so
Next.
this is going to be Sean.
this I will say this story has been a wake-up call to maybe, is this me? Am I the mother-in-law?
This one, not the other ones we've done. This story.
Millions of them, Sean.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's finally hit the head. Peanuts and eggs are the worst. She also can't have dairy or bananas. Mother-in-law is super obsessed with my daughter. This is our only child and mother-in-law's only grandchild, so I try to be understanding. I don't say anything about it when my mother-in-law buys $300 dresses that my daughter will only wear once. I've encouraged a relationship between them. I've let mother-in-law have her way on holidays. I've never actually left them alone, though. I can't explain exactly why, but
You're
it just
fine.
doesn't ever feel right. Mother-in-law hasn't pushed for alone time like I've read about here, but she has offered to babysit, and she'll let it go whenever we decline. Mother-in-law has always doubted my daughter's allergies. Need to take a long look in the mirror, bud. Need to take a long look in the mirror, bud.
Oh,
Mother-in-law
God.
has always doubted my daughter's allergies. She's insisted that her princess of a granddaughter could never have something wrong with her. However,
Right.
she's never tested to see if it's true, at least until today. Mother-in-law was playing dress up with my daughter. I had a horrible headache, so I asked mother-in-law to watch my daughter so I could lie down for an hour. She agreed. 20 minutes later, I'm woken up to mother-in-law shrieking that there's something wrong with the baby.
I just did what my favorite podcaster said. I took a spoonful of peanut butter.
We're not
I
liable for any of
always
those.
say it's just a joke right after.
It's clipped wrong sometimes, Sean.
Yeah, that's on the clipper.
They stopped listening right at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They already had the peanut butter ready to go. 20 minutes later, I'm woken up by my mother-in-law shrieking that there's something wrong with the baby. I go running to my daughter's room, and she's gasping for air, and her lips are turning blue. I scream at her to call 911, and I use an EpiPen on my daughter. My daughter was able to take a deep breath, and I noticed that her breath smelled like banana. The paramedics show up. We live about a mile from a fire station, start an IV, and give my daughter meds so that she can breathe. I tell one of the paramedics that my mother-in-law fed my daughter something. He found a part of a cookie on the floor. He then confronts my mother-in-law, who confesses that she gave my daughter a peanut butter banana cookie.
Damn,
What the
all
I don't understand, bitch. Sorry again, Cat, for startling you. But what the fuck are we doing here? This bitch is nuts. Because, like, she know. It's like, huh? Oh. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. No, seriously, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm very, 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 very disgusted right now. So this was like a murder attempt. Like what? I'm flabbergasted and disgusted and angry and confused.
All of them
All of the
at
allergens
once.
in one.
Holy
Eggs, dairy, bananas, peanut butter.
Jesus.
A fucking bomb for this child. A peanut butter banana cookie, but she didn't know that it would hurt her.
She didn't
I
know.
texted my husband and ride to the hospital with our daughter. They admitted her for observation, and my husband met us there. Mother-in-law called him, wailing about how she was just trying to show us that nothing is wrong with our daughter.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, Sean.
Oh hell
cool it.
no!
When will my reflection show?
This is
Oh
deflection.
hell
Deflection.
no!
I've never said anything about banana allergens. I'm
I take
very
those
serious
serious.
about dairy and egg allergens.
But peanut butter.
Fake.
No, that's crazy.
She tried to show us that we're just too paranoid and have such odd ideas about our daughter's health. She gets this because we eat healthy and daughter has received all of her vaccines. Oh, and we use sunblock too, so odd, am I right?
Holy shit.
What the
You're torturing this child.
Yeah.
Feeding her healthy and keeping her alive? Crazy.
Yeah, how dare you keep your kid vaxxed and healthy and
Wow.
sunblocked?
Yeah.
That bitch admitted to my husband that she's been making allergen-laced cookies for more than a year.
What the
She
fuck?
bakes a huge batch and freezes them. And then she puts one in her purse every time she sees daughter, just in case she gets a chance to slip it to her.
Damn, bro,
That's
she
so
been trying to
fucking-
microdose. this
What
thing?
the-
Jesus
year.
Christ.
Oh my god!
But also not
That's
even microdose.
attempted
That's awesome.
murder.
It's a
Hold on.
bomb every time.
That's
This is just the
attempted
first time she's been
murder.
left alone.
That's macro dose.
Got you, cookie.
Macrodose. I can't even wrap my head around this.
Nah.
Daughter is asking when mother-in-law is coming to see her. She wants to show grandma her pretty bracelet, her hospital band with stickers on it. I'm so devastated right now. I never suspected mother-in-law would do something like this. The hospital has already reported it to the police, and a detective is going to come tomorrow to take statements and talk about the next steps. We got updates, but if y'all want to
Oh
go straight
my
into them, or if
god,
y'all want to react,
bitch! No.
Quick advice.
Like this is why you can't. Oh, look, if you want to be batshit crazy, anti-vaxxer, conspiracy theorist, whatever the fuck, do it on your own term. I always say, if you're an adult, whatever the fuck you do it as long as it only affects you. But the second your fucking stupid, dumbass, retarded belief are affecting other people, especially children, you fucking lose me. The whole we can agree to disagree only applies if it only affects you. She nearly killed that kid. What a stupid bitch. I can't. Not at her big age. Like, we've had science and medicines for over centuries. So many illnesses have been like eradicated because of science and medicine. I don't give a flying fuck that a bunch of retards are trying to kill themselves again with shit that should be eradicated in 2025. But when they start affecting kids is where I fucking nah. I feel like at this point, anti-vax, anti-science, anti-medicine people should all live in their own fucking city. Somewhere the fuck away from civilization. It's okay if you want to live like this, but don't you fucking dare put that on children. Like, normal kids. Kids with, like, normal parents who believe in science and medicine. Don't get me wrong, science and medicine are not always, like, always right, but that's the pretty thing about it. They don't claim to be. That's why science literally evolves every day. something that was true yesterday might change today. Like, that's why I love science. They fucking keep researching and adapting every fucking day to be sure that yesterday's like remedy is not today's illness or some shit. That's how it should be. But giving banana peanut lace cookie to a child who is allergic to banana and peanut is batshit crazy. I know that she's the mom-in-law, she's grandma, but grandma has lost her damn mind. I would not allow grandma near my kid. Bitch tried to kill my kid. Like, I'm sorry, Mima, but you gotta go. I would never trust grandma again near my child. Not with this stupid ass mentality. Like, oh my god. Oh, that shit pisses me off.
Try to find what your mother-in-law is allergic to, and also feed her in a cookie
Okay.
form.
I thought it was going to be real advice for a second.
I
I
have some
swear.
advice too. Everyone grab a jar of peanut.
Okay. I'll give real advice then.
Oh,
I think
guess.
I don't think I'd ever leave my child alone with her again.
No,
No.
never. My child would
No.
never see grandma again. I feel.
Yeah.
Ever.
Not even if I'm in the presence.
No.
I just fear
No, you can't trust
I
grandma.
wouldn't ever allow that.
Like, this
Where's
has
the
been a
husband?
year.
The husband needs to fucking step in and yell a
Yeah.
new hole in the mom or something.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sorry.
This
'Cause
is
not-
crazy work.
Not once in the wailing and crying
Mhm.
did she ever apologize.
No.
Not
On
once.
that. And it's like one thing if, like, I don't know, she grabbed something and like didn't realize it had nuts in it
No,
or
she's
something like that.
baking
She's-
all
Bitch had
4 allergens.
everything.
For over a year now, and she's carrying it around just in case she can fucking poison your daughter. Like, that is
Insane.
just psycho shit.
Insane.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna feed this little bitch cookies today.
Like, I
A
just
death cookie.
that
Each
is
time they're keeping a fucking atomic bomb in their purse.
that is no contact. That is like
No, yes. Exactly right.
restraining order.
This gotta be attempted murder at this point, right? Like, just because like they're knowledgeable of this said allergies and it was premeditated for the past year. I think this is a slam shut case for the detective.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, honestly.
Update
Kinda.
1. So the detective just left. He's got copies of everything mother-in-law sent my husband, plus 11 voicemails she left me last night. My phone has been off. Apparently, several of the voicemails were her just screaming that she's going to kill herself because she can't live without her baby. The detective doesn't know what is going to happen because he's never seen this before, but for right now, they're going to take her into custody
Oh, no, Storm.
due to the threats of suicide. The district attorney will have to look at the case next week. She also went on a huge shopping spree. My husband went home to get a few things for our daughter, and our front porch was crammed full of new toys.
Oh, boy.
My husband loaded them up, and after lunch, our daughter is going to give them away to the other kids in the hospital.
Oh, that's super nice.
By the way, my daughter is doing great. We're at an
Good.
amazing children's hospital. They've sent a counselor to work with her a bit, and we're going to continue with that while we navigate the next couple of weeks.
Fantastic.
She is having bouts of hysteria due to the steroids, but that is expected. She's getting doses of Benadryl for a lingering full-body itchy rash, so that calms things down
Wait,
quite
how
a
the fuck
bit.
do I go back
I've listened to way too
that-
many damn fucking true crime podcasts with seeing all those toys. I feel like this grandmother was ready to kidnap this kid.
Oh, I was thinking they're laced.
They're
Yeah,
laced.
also, yeah.
the,
there's little
the toys
banana
are
dust
laced
in
with
each.
something. That'd be crazy, bro.
My husband bought her brand new frozen pajamas, and she's getting all her favorite foods on demand. So overall, she's pretty happy.
All right.
She is still asking for mother-in-law, though.
Oh, Lord.
The counselor suggested telling her that, quote, grandma made you very sick on purpose, so she's in timeout and can't see you. We don't hurt other people, right? End quote. So we've just been repeating that. My husband's family is pretty split. Which is wild.
How?
What is there to be
How?
split about?
Everyone is kind of in shock, but he's too angry to care about anyone who doubts our reaction.
Okay.
There are a few people who are saying she needs help and that it's our duty to support her through this.
No.
No.
You support her, you fuck.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
also her family member.
Yeah. The fuck? She was gonna kill a damn kid.
Yeah.
Like,
To which OP wrote, "Lol, nope. Our duty is to our daughter. Full
Yeah.
stop. That woman will never see us again. Daughter and I are going to stay with my parents in Ireland for a while. We're leaving at the end of the month. Husband is on board with the move. He's talking about moving us a few states away just to make sure mother-in-law can't get to daughter.
good.
He took next week off of work to be there for our daughter. This could have been so much worse, but daughter will make a full recovery, and she won't remember this. We'll be okay."
Now,
Good.
if there's any other updates, Sean, you do have to do it in an Irish accent.
Interesting. There are so many updates.
Give us like a first few
So
sentences
many.
in an Irish accent.
So many updates. No.
Yes.
I found out I have free will, guys.
Come on, Szechuan.
What the hell?
All right. Update 2. My daughter and I spent an amazing month in Ireland with my family.
Aw.
My mom spoiled. Nope.
Nope,
Tried it.
That's not Irish at all.
Immediately went away. My mom spoiled her so completely that my daughter has only asked for Granny and has not mentioned Nana, which is
Good.
Granny is OP's mom. Nana
Oh.
is Psycho Killer.
Got it.
Psycho
I was
killer.
gonna say.
So that's been nice. My daughter has physically recovered 100%. We are working closely with her therapist to make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible for her. She doesn't seem to be suffering from any emotional trauma at this point. My husband is also in therapy to help him deal with the trauma of suddenly losing his mother.
Aw.
He's really having a rough time of it. He is rock steady on the resolve to cut her out entirely, though.
I'm glad he's getting help too.
Yep.
Update 3. Y'all, going this long without seeing my daughter has apparently made my mother-in-law lose it.
Oh, boy.
Yesterday, I got a call from daughter's preschool. My mother-in-law tried to pick her up,
Wow.
Telling you, bro, she's
Fuck.
gonna kidnap that kid.
told the staff there was a family emergency. Luckily, I got the advice here to tell the preschool the situation, so they locked down and stalled until the police got there.
Good.
Bro.
Mother-in-law violated her restraining order, so there may be some legal action, but I haven't been told. I haven't been told
Whoa.
anything yet. Daughter is fine, though. She had no idea anything even happened. They locked down her classroom, and then they just played a series of very noisy games until it was over.
That's a good ass preschool.
Hella good. We're moving several states away in June, and we're not going to tell her mother-in-law. She'll figure out we're gone after it's too late to bother us anymore. Update
Oh my
4.
God.
So, my crazy allergen-giving monster of a mother-in-law somehow found out the day we were moving and showed up at our house.
Damn.
That's crazy.
She
She
parked
is.
behind the moving truck and said she wouldn't budge until we agreed to talk things out. Police were called, and she was arrested for violating a restraining order, which I'm told could result in as much as 1 year in jail. I believe she has to go to court. Her car was towed, the movers finished up, and now we're all safely in a new state.
Good.
All 4 of us, because we recently found out, will be
Oh.
adding a new little one to our family in January.
Okay, good
Oh,
for you
congratulations.
guys.
Mother-in-law does not know.
Oh boy.
The new house is under an LLC, as suggested by our lawyer, who thought that was an excellent course of action. The new school is on hard lockdown. We're really fortunate that we can manage a nice private school with excellent security in a new state. I've had to go back to work part-time to cover the cost, but the peace of mind is worth it. My daughter and husband are going to continue therapy. My husband is
okay.
going to go to grief counseling because he feels as though his mother suddenly passed away. He is very adamant that mother-in-law can never see our children, but
Good.
losing his mother has been very difficult for
Of
him.
course it
Hmm.
has.
If, heaven forbid, he were to waver on that, my children and I would be on the very next flight to Ireland. And my daughter has started this program at a hospital nearby where she is exposed to her allergens in tiny but incremental doses.
Good.
So far, it's going well with only a mild reaction one time.
Okay.
Thank you all for your support and advice during this ordeal.
It's just
Sean
Sean in a
smiling a
lab
little
coat.
bit inside.
Just this little bit of
Crazy.
peanut butter.
That's what you
There you
call
go.
experimentation right there.
Crazy.
Update 5. And a little bit of a downer, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
No.
I mean, none of these have been
None of these have
super
been
uplifting.
super uplifting. It seems every time ends in a kind of a, all right, well,
Happier state.
upside.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this last one goes. So I'm changing Death Cookies to Cookie Monster because someone, I guess that's maybe the username they were using.
Oh, I
to
see.
Cookie Monster because that's a way better name someone suggested. Anyway, my husband works for a large company, offices in multiple states, etc. We told the new location not to release any information about my husband. Do not confirm that he works there. Nothing. Death Cookies. Oh, maybe that's
Cookie
just what she's
Monster.
calling the grandma now.
Cookie Monster,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Death Cookies called the old location and played the forgetful old lady trick and managed to get a number of the new location that my husband transferred to.
Of course.
She then proceeded to call the new location. The receptionist did not get the
right.
memo, apparently, and gave her
Ah.
my husband's extension.
What the
Ooh,
fuck?
Damn.
As soon as he picked up, he was treated to ear-piercing wailing. No talking or crying, just full-on banshee wails. He hung up, and she called again and called again.
Oh my god.
She left 12 full voicemails of this before his mailbox was full. Then she switched back to calling the receptionist and wailing at her. My husband was called into a meeting with HR and had to provide copies of the restraining order. Legal will be sending mother-in-law a letter, and the police in the old town have been notified. IT had to set up a whole new extension for my husband. I believe they've blocked her number as well, but I feel like that won't stop her.
Bro.
She knows where we've moved to. At least we have fantastic security cameras, I guess.
Oh my god.
I feel like she's already ruined the new town. And that, unfortunately, is the last update.
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Yeah. I mean, until she gets help.
Okay,
of her
no,
own,
at
she's
this
not-
point, I'm sorry, but the rest of the family, if the rest of the family is not stepping up, like, this is not going to end well. Like, she's going too far. This is dead ass just not going to end well. Like, someone needs to step up and get this bitch the medical help that she needs. This is not good. This woman needs help. And, like, she needs it yesterday. Like, holy shit. Like, they need to do something about that. God dang. I'm losing my voice over here. Anyway.
not gonna stop, unfortunately, and that's the case with most of these stalking stories. But I will say, as far as like preventative measures, you've gone above and beyond to, keep yourself safe. It's unfortunate the receptionist gave the extension, but I imagine now there will be a protocol put in place,
The receptionist didn't get the
company-wide,
memo.
and then hopefully she
Bruh.
can't get a hold of you guys again.
Is this in the U.S.? This story?
Yeah, it sounds like
Oh.
it. Yeah.
It's the States. So.
Damn, what kind of fucking company just doesn't require some sort of like a work authorization to even release any information?
They didn't really release information, I guess. They just gave a phone number for the new.
To
I
an old
guess,
lady who
but-
forgot.
It's still, they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, before we move on.
I mean, Josh said already, I think like you guys did a good job going above and beyond. And it's like, it's hard to control someone who is obviously obsessed with one thing and they just have that one track mind of, hey, I want to see my granddaughter and, whatever is going to be in my obstacle, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. I
Mhm.
agree. I think the mother-in-law for sure needs a lot of help, mental health wise. And, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where like we've seen it enough in like the stories that we've read that they don't take it as seriously. And it's unfortunate because, one side of the family is always having to constantly look over their shoulder like, hey, is this person here? Is my child in danger? Am I in danger type of situation? And it sucks because like, no one should ever be paranoid 24/7. It's an unfortunate thing. I do feel bad for the husband too, because like while their mother is still alive, they're essentially dead to them, right? And they do have to experience that grief of losing a parent. And yeah, I'm glad the kid made a full recovery, even though their allergies fake. Am I right, Sean? You know, I'm glad they made a full
Well,
recovery.
the banana
and-
one is very serious. Also, the egg and dairy. Oh my God, God forbid.
Those are serious.
But yeah, I hope like, you know, they positive note, like I'm not going to dwell on like the negativity right now. It seems like you guys are adding another, you know, life in your family. Hopefully they're not allergic to anything, and I hope they come out healthy, and hope you guys have a safe life moving forward. you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully the next positive, the next update that does come out, if it ever happens, it's a positive one and you guys are all safe. So that's all we're hoping for at this point.
I will
Yeah.
say two things. They can be healthy and still allergic to things. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
well, you know.
What?
Yes, but you know.
Are they though? Are they
How dare
really?
you? No, I'm just, let everybody know this is a bit, guys.
It's a
I
bit.
can't.
Come
I
on.
can't. I fear this is someone's first episode ever. They're
And
like,
they're like, what the fuck?
holy fucking shit. It's a bit.
I'm
If this is your
allergic.
first episode ever, this is a bit.
And then my second thing I wanted to say was there should be a new segment and subreddit called "Am I in Danger?"
Bro,
And then we answer yes or no.
it probably
That's
already exists though.
Not a bad idea, John.
Thank you. Thank you.
The
Came from you,
$20
John. You-
tier is excited.
Jesus Christ. It hasn't even been a week, Sean.
You got to keep on aiming to,
So,
you know,
hey,
we got
that
to
means
grow.
20% off on merch on that one, right?
Whoa.
Or are you going to fight
Oh,
us too?
What the fuck are you talking about? You get one discount. You get the 50% off with the 20% off. Are you fucking
Ruthless.
kidding me? I hate that the poors have to hear this at all, but all right, this second story is coming from
Crumbing from. And again, the first one, Charming Starling. New to y'all? Sounds like it.
Yes.
Yeah, new to me. How about this one? This one's coming from r/off my chest from Beebs915.
The real Justin Bieber.
You,
Can you believe it?
too.
Kind of a piece of
real
shit.
Justin
New
Bieber.
New to me as well. Also, I don't think kind of. But also, I think he was
It's
very
not
much
clucking
abused as
to
a
y'all
child,
that he was
unfortunately.
standing on
Yeah,
business.
but-
Can't use that as an excuse.
Can't use
for
your trauma
everything.
to traumatize other people.
Exactly right. This one's titled, and again, we're keeping the theme of oops, all sad.
Wow.
Boyfriend mad at me for ending my ectopic pregnancy.
Why would
Oh,
It's
that
an
so it's just a
ectopic
fucking-
pregnancy, you moron.
Well, ectopic pregnancy.
it's not viable.
That
It's basically
baby's
a
never
woman-
going to be born.
Right. Like just getting poisoned by the second.
Yeah. So he's just a fucking idiot.
Ugh, I hate people like
wasn't there
that.
like some sort of a national news that came out, like was it Georgia or something like that, where they kept the person on life support just
Yep.
because they refused to like have an abortion or something like that?
Yep.
Sure did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that Georgia? Was that the state?
I don't know which state it was.
But whatever it was, shame on you, motherfucker.
One of those in the middle.
Mhm.
One of those
So
crazy ass states.
It's more like on the southeast, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true.
Somewhere
I'm
in the south.
Canadian. That could never happen here, so I
couldn't
can't
point to
relate.
Georgia on a map, to be fair.
It's on the East Coast.
Keeping a dead
it?
woman
Right, it's
alive
Florida.
as an
Yeah.
incubator is
Oh, I thought that was North
crazy.
Carolina.
No, that's
South Carolina.
above Florida. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know what, Josh? I
There's
couldn't
too
even tell you
many
where
of them.
North Carolina is.
There's
And
50
I
of them
live,
bitches,
I live
right?
here.
and then you guys decided to do, let's do north-south on some of these motherfuckers. Just combine
Hey,
a couple. Come on.
There's a
But
west somewhere that's located in the East Coast. You know?
West Virginia,
Yeah.
regular Virginia.
I mean, look at the NFL divisions.
Don't make
Those
sense.
don't make any fucking sense.
Uh,
Tell me Dallas is East? Anyways. I've 28 female, been with my boyfriend 23 male for 3 years.
Wait, what is OP?
Interesting age gap.
28.
Illegal the other way.
Legal the other way.
Have we been here before?
Wait,
I don't know.
she is 28 and he's 23? Ew. What the fuck? Girl, why? Ew. His brain is not even done developing. He's still a child. Not only that, you had a kid with this motherfucker? Ew. I'm 30 and I don't even want people below 28 to look at me. Yikes. I can't. Why the fuck is she dating a child? Okay, I know it's not, technically not a child, but anybody who is below 26 is a child in my book. So take it up with science. I don't know, bitch. But what I do know is that your brain is not done developing. I don't want to hear it. That's kind of gross to me. I am judging her. Having a kid with a dude who's 23 when you're 28 is crazy. Ooh, I'm judging. I'm judging hard. It's so rare that this usually like a man who is older and a girl is way too young. And now it's the reverse, bitch. Nah, you're not. I support women's right and women's wrong until this kind of shit happen. Then I cannot support you. No, ma'am. You lost my vote there because that's kind of nasty.
It's new territory. I'm scared. Hold me.
23.
I feel afraid.
He just got out of university.
I need everybody to know that
if he's
John
not even
has
still in
silenced
the
his
university,
mic so he can eat this fried chicken.
No, she got me a burger steak, so I'm starving.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait until John takes a large bite and then ask him a question.
And I'll fucking talk. I don't give a shit.
We recently found out that I'm pregnant. But when we went to my doctor, he discovered the pregnancy was tubal. When he said we had to end it, my boyfriend got very upset. My doctor tried to explain to him what could happen, but my boyfriend just wouldn't listen. When he left to get everything to begin the procedure, my boyfriend said, "Aren't you even going to wait a day so we could talk about this first?"
No,
talk about what?
Fucking idiot. That's not how ectopic pregnancies work.
Talk
He
about
said-
what?
He continued, "Don't I have any say in this?"
Talk
No.
about
When they came back in,
what?
my boyfriend said he couldn't stay and watch this. I thought he just left the room, but after the procedure, I saw he had actually just left. He went home. I had no way back home. I texted him and asked him where he was, and he said, "You made this decision without me, so you can find a way home without me."
See, this is why you don't date dumb young people. This motherfucker is dumb. And I mean, brain dead dumb. He had a whole doctor telling him, hey, this pregnancy is not viable. We're gonna have to end it. And he's like, but what about me? Shut the fuck up, bitch. First of all, you're not the one who's pregnant. Second of all, you're not the one who's pregnant. Third of all, you're not the one who's pregnant. You do not matter. It is sad. I feel bad for you, but ultimately it's not your body. Sucks to be you. I hope that you get reincarnated in the body of a person who can give birth. But until it's the case, if a doctor tells you that a pregnancy is not viable, you shut the fuck up. It's really not that hard. And at 23 years old, even if you're still technically a child, I feel like you're old enough to understand that. Bitch, leave this kid and go get a kid with a man, not a child. Where
Brother,
are you,
Piece
girl?
of
He's gone.
shit.
Fucking God or whatever the fuck you believed in made this decision for you. This is not a decision your girlfriend made. What the fuck? This is why you don't date someone so much younger, because they're fucking
Literally
idiots.
what I just said.
It's not like she's also grieving the loss. You know what I mean? Like the fact that you're just taking it solely like as your loss, even though it's, you know, I mean, again, this is traumatic for both sides. But again, like we
Yes.
said in previous episodes, you know nothing compared, like
Just
nothing
a
of
quick
the pain
Google
compared.
search of what an ectopic pregnancy really means, and I'm sure the doctor explained it.
Josh, you're asking for above the bare minimum here.
This is never going to be a child in the world. This is an ectopic pregnancy. It doesn't work that way. You fucking idiot. It is a danger to her health.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lose both of them.
There's no conversation here. There's no fucking conversation. Be there for her, and then you can both grieve together.
You fucking ditch her, brother. What the hell?
It just pisses me off how stupid this guy is.
I need another bite on my burger. God.
Like fuck.
Yeah. We need to watch you eat another bite of that burger.
Are we doing this on camera right now?
We're playing the sound.
You want me to bite it? Like for real?
I want to
You know-
hear the noise in the mic.
We're gonna
I
see if
mean-
we leave this in or not. But
Take it out. I actually regret it.
I'm
All right,
pregnant.
moving on.
was that the end of the story?
No. We're still going.
fuck, okay.
I wish. When I finally got home, he was just sitting on the couch playing video games.
Ugh.
Every time I try to talk about it, he says he doesn't want to hear the medical side of it And these days, there's ways to save every pregnancy.
I'm dumb, so I'll
Okay,
never
this
learn
kid
anything.
is dumb,
Oh my
dumb.
God.
Like actual
Georgia, this is
fucking
y'all.
brain dead dumb.
He
Oh.
just won't listen to me. He says that we should have waited to see if my body rejected the pregnancy on its own.
You want her to die, bitch?
And then that's it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
I
This is
feel
why
like
you don't have kids with
The
children.
right wing cutting and funding to education has really done a number on this generation.
He was probably
Rapid.
raised by some like
Holy
Frigger
fuck.
you type dumb
you know
shit.
how you need a license to prove that you're ready to drive, or a license just for about anything else. I think people needs to have a fucking license to procreate.
We should all get vasectomies.
Honestly, I don't think that's a good idea simply because you can never trust the government for shit. And if you allow the government to dictate who gets to have children and who doesn't, welcome eugenic, honey. This is how you get eugenic. Do you want eugenic? Because this is how you get eugenic. The government can never be trusted because the government is shit, especially if you're talking about people in the United States. You have a government who believes in white replacement theory and white genocide. Y'all are never having kids if you're not white, so forget about it. A license to procreate is not a good idea. But I do understand, because I too believe that some people should not be allowed to procreate. But I feel like it's kind of a case by case. I think that pedophiles should not be allowed to procreate. I feel like that's fair. I think that shouldn't be a controversial take. I think that people who have been convicted of abuse towards children should not be allowed to procreate. Like this case in Rotten Mango that we listened to a few weeks ago, where this guy, oh my God, that case was so hard. This dude was accused of basically nearly murdering his previous child. The baby, a baby with broken ribs, a skull fracture. The kid basically is gonna be in a vegetable state for the rest of her life. She's never gonna have a life. She can't even walk because of the abuse that he did on her when she was a baby. And he was allowed to have another baby afterward that he ended up murdering. People like this should not be allowed to procreate. And that should not be a controversial take. That case pissed me off. Ooh, that shit pissed me off. Cause like, hey, tu fais quoi? Tito. Tito. Thank you. But yeah, that case really pissed me off. So ultimately, but this very, very stupid man, it's a good thing that he is not having a kid right now, because he clearly doesn't have the brain power to understand life in general. So again, this is why you shouldn't have kids with children. Like, Opie just needs to leave this boy and find herself an actual fucking man. Because I don't feel... It's sad for her, like the ectopic pregnancy shit, but I am still disgusted by the fact that she, at 28, decided to have a fucking kid with a 23 years old. Ma'am, you're canceled. Because that's nasty. Nasty.
Yeah.
Only when you passed a test can you...
Or something.
The liberal left is trying to cut off my penis tip.
You know, cut your
You know
penis.
what?
Yeah. You know what? I think we're okay with that. I think we're okay putting our name on that.
If you think getting a vasectomy is cutting your penis tip off, maybe we should.
Maybe we should cut your dick
Wait, some
off.
people
You know what I
believe
mean?
that?
That's a joke for anyone who's freaking the
First
fuck
they
out.
come for our guns, now they're coming for our shafts.
Oh, this is anger inducing.
Yeah, this is one of the
Because-
stories that's like Josh and John are kind of like thrown.
I know people in my life who have had ectopic pregnancies, and it's just like their partners were there for them and supported them through it, and
As
vice
they
versa, because that is
should.
you're both going through that. But it's just like to be so fucking dumb and ignorant and unwilling to learn what an ectopic pregnancy truly is, and then blaming your girlfriend for that is so fucking stupid. On top of this, OP, you're dating an illegal 20, like it's an illegal age.
I mean, it's not illegal, but it's nasty.
Breaking the
probably
Sean rule, big
part
time.
of the equation there, you know. So it's like a
It's
double
not
whammy.
illegal, but it is nasty.
We know a
It's
lot
one-
of we've read a lot of stories where older men are also this stupid. So
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I mean,
It
a
does.
lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
people are just stupid as fuck,
Yeah.
regardless. But this is one of those situations where, like, what do you want in this scenario? Hypothetically, I mean, the chances are that the child is not going to be a child, right? At this point, it's gone.
yeah,
At this point, right? And let's say, what if there's some sort of miracle science that happened and the kid was born? That kid's gonna have so much fucking complications
but it also could do severe damage to her
your
body.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or
Like
kill
we
her.
said in the beginning,
That's you are not meant
every
to.
second that your girlfriend's
It's a
holding
term.
that kid, it is literally poisoning her body.
yeah. It's
And
okay.
not only
it's okay to be upset and angry, but not
That's
at her,
fine.
not at the doctor who's saving her life. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about here?
yeah,
fuck?
like your anger is misguided. Like you
Yes.
are
Yep.
experiencing grief because this is a life that you two created together. It's those situations where like you're gonna lose 2 lives if you don't fucking act up now, or if you don't act now. And then the first thing that you do is when you experience some sort of loss or difficulties, the first thing you do is run away. Like, are you even ready to be a father at this point? Because you are gonna have a bunch of hard times, hard decisions you make every single goddamn day as a fucking dad.
Mhm.
No,
And your
I
first
run away
reaction-
and play Xbox.
Yeah, you're gonna go home and play. Like what if your kid had a tantrum one day? What if your kid fell off or something, or did something like incredibly stupid? Are you just gonna fucking walk away from that kid because like it's a hard decision? No, you gotta support your partner. You gotta you gotta sit down with them. This is frustrating. I have no words for this because I'm just so angry, and this is what's being pushed right now. And there's so much. I'm not saying this that we're like the smartest people in the world, but at least we're educated in a way where it's like, all right, we empathize for this situation.
Or at
Right?
least if I don't know something and a medical
I'll look
doctor
it
is
up.
talking to me, I'll be like, oh,
Yeah, that's where
I
I'm
believe
at.
you with
Yes.
the years of experience. Or I'll do like a Google search later on and be like, okay, this confirms what they were saying pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
There's just
So
so many
fucking
people
easy.
now that are so ignorant academically, but they're also ignorant emotionally.
Yeah.
And this is like one of those fucking classic examples of stupid ass partners that don't deserve to be in a fucking relationship. Anger inducing.
I don't want to hear anything medical.
I agree.
Yeah,
what
don't-
are you
you're fucking
talking about?
stupid, bro.
I don't
come
want
on.
to learn things.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking idiot.
I think we're done then. I'm moving on from this relationship.
All right, moving on to our third sad story of the day.
That one wasn't even sad. I was just angry.
Yeah, anger.
I mean, it is sad. The concept, like, but the anger took over the sadness.
Yeah, that's true. All right, this next one is coming from r/relationship ground score advice, cross posted by Collect.
What? What? What is it? Oh, oops.
Dreams. Another newbie.
Get out of my head. You
Wow.
can't have them.
Freddie.
FBI, get away.
This one's titled My 30 Female Husband, 31 Male Snapped My Sentimental Necklace in Response to My Quote Unquote Tantrum.
So he tantrum.
So he had a
because you
tantrum?
Yeah. What? I think
yeah,
it's more diabolical because it's something sentimental.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it seems. But also, like, I think breaking anything,
It's-
that's not yours, and B,
Yep.
during an argument is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Watching some like stupid ass like being a brat type of situation. It's just like, oh, I wish I just got coffee today, but like, you know,
Hey, I
this
asked you to
person
clean the
blew a
house.
gasket. Yeah, or some shit like that.
Some shit like that.
OP writes, Hi Reddit. Sorry if this is rambling. Sleep deprivation is a main aspect of this. This morning, I admit, I woke up in a very bad way. My 1-year-old daughter caught a case of COVID about a week ago, and since then, my sleep has been extremely bad as I've gotten up with her multiple times a night. At first, she had a fever, requiring me to hold her all day and night to soothe her. And now she is just very congested, meaning she cannot soothe at night, and I can't get her back down to sleep. This is relevant. Last night, because of her sleep difficulty, I only got about 2.5 hours of total sleep, according to my Apple Watch. About 5 a.m., I texted my husband saying that I was losing my head and I feel like I needed help and a solution because I was becoming too tired to keep holding my daughter.
Fair request.
Yeah.
To his credit, he did come down and he attempted to hold her, but as she's still very much attached to me, she cried pretty hard and he handed her back.
I mean, it's telling why, right? Because you probably don't do anything to
You
fucking
try for
bond with
1
your
second
kid.
and you're like,
Right.
oh no.
Oh, it's just like,
Great,
come on,
a
dude.
useless husband.
Take her outside. I don't, or like not outside, but like to a different room. Like let your wife have at least
A
an hour
break.
of uninterrupted sleep.
I mean, yeah, she's probably not attached to the husband at all because he spends 1 second holding her and is like, oh no, she's crying still.
I don't know this person.
I don't know how to do this. I got pretty upset at this point and started to cry and get agitated, telling my husband just how frustrated I was with the situation. I want to stress I never got agitated with my daughter, and I felt like I was just venting to my husband.
Yeah.
He told me to just hold her in bed instead of on our couch, and we walked upstairs. I still had to hold and soothe her there, and I again started ranting to my husband about how upset I was. At this point, he got irritated with me and reminded me that our daughter is sick, and I just need to hold her until she feels better. I stopped crying around this point, and he fell asleep.
Good support system.
Later, at around 8 a.m., I tried to move the baby off of me, but she started crying again, wanting to cuddle. At this point, I was getting really agitated and felt like I needed a break so badly from parenting and cuddling. Husband was getting upset that I wouldn't just cuddle and soothe our baby.
What? Do something. Do something.
Literally do
Like,
anything.
I
dude.
can-
Like
cannot-
you're just being like,
That's just one of these stories where it's like, so I married a useless man. What should I? You married a useless person and you had a kid with a useless person, so that's on you. I mean, no, it's not, but also it kind of is. But also it's not, but also it pisses me off because there's too many stories like this on Reddit. So I do everything around the house and I just gave birth and I have to take care of the kid by myself while he says that it's my job. Girl. May this love never finds me. I mean, this love will never find me because I could never, no. I would never let it to the point where I marry someone like this. To have a child with someone like this, that couldn't be me. I want better for women. We're not in the 90s, like in the 1900 anymore, okay? Like, if the man ain't fucking helping after you just pop your pussy out to fucking give birth to your child, then he's not the one. What did you do? This cat, bro, what the?
it's like you have two children just screaming at you. Oh my fucking God.
What a brat.
At this point, I admit that I got nasty and I started snapping at him about how he wouldn't help me when I asked.
Fair.
I don't blame you, Opie.
From there, I honestly got pretty riled up and cried a bit. I'm not proud of it. And I kept telling my husband how angry I was that he wouldn't help me the night before and that I can't take it parenting without a break any longer. I admit, I was very upset at this point, and I definitely wasn't coming across very nice. It is fair to say I was snapping at him pretty badly and telling him he pretty much let me down the night before when I needed him. Here's the crux of the argument that happened.
Also, John and I are nodding along because we agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
With
gonna say,
OP.
is this being snappy or is this giving him a reality fucking check? That
Yeah.
he ain't doing shit.
I just had to clarify that we were nodding because I'm like, oh yeah, this is an audio podcast.
Yeah,
as well.
the podcast was like, wow, they are not into the story.
Check us out on YouTube if you're audio, please.
Here is the crux of the argument. My husband basically started to film me as I got upset.
What the fuck?
Lately, he has done that whenever we fight, and so when I get upset, there is always evidence about it. I told him before how much it bothered me, and when I realized he was filming me during this moment, I totally lost it. I pulled off a very sentimental and honestly expensive necklace that he bought me years ago that I never take off, and I threw it across the room in anger. In response, my husband told me that I'm throwing a tantrum. He then walked over to the necklace and pulled on it until it snapped in half. The clasp broke and everything. I'm honestly devastated that he would break it like that, but he told me that I should learn how to not throw things and how I should not throw tantrums, and that I brought it upon myself to have the necklace broken.
Why don't you maybe
Jesus
learn how to be a
Christ.
fucking father and a supportive husband, you dense piece
Ooh,
of
no way, that's a red flag. First of all, that reminds me of a friend of mine who used to date an abusive guy. Abusers know how to play the victim. Like, that's why they're so evil. They are so good at playing the victim. Oh, but she yelled at me. Oh, but she was violent towards me. Oh, but she did this to me. Meanwhile, this whole time, you literally were the reason why all of these things happen. Like, I remember that one time he locked her in a room for like a day or two. And when he finally allowed her to get out of the room, she jumped him, and he said that she was violent. Motherfucker, you fucking sequestrated her. You know what I'm saying? Abusers are very good at playing the victim, but all they do is cause the very situation that will lead to abuse. Nah, him saying that, I only break that thing because he's basically saying you asked for it. She just gave birth, for fuck's sake. She is not okay. She's still recovering. Her body's still recovering. She's in postpartum. She is still mentally, emotionally, psychologically recovering, because pregnancy will fuck with every single aspect of your fucking being, mental and physical. It is why we have to check postpartum because like some women go in psychosis after giving birth because of the hormonal change. Like, it is very serious. Women after giving birth are not okay. They need help. They need support. Not a useless motherfucker who's gonna be like, oh my god, stop throwing a tantrum. Again, this could never be me, bitch. Because the cops are gonna get called, and that's because I don't know what happened to him. He left. He just left the house. No, please don't go look in the fucking garden, in the backyard. I don't know why there's a fresh fucking hole there with a body inside of it. I don't understand what happened. Maybe he fell. He's not breathing. Oh no, that's so sad.
shit.
God.
I know I shouldn't have started yelling at him for being tired.
No, girl, she
Is he
is
correct
very
that
hard
it's
on
my
herself.
fault that he snapped my necklace?
No.
No.
Divorce.
Well, first of all,
There is an update,
okay.
but I will let y'all go off.
Yeah. First of all, it's not he purposely did that. Like, no matter what you said or did, he made the purposeful choice to do that. So it's not your fault regardless. He's trying to gaslight you now that he's done it and make you feel bad, which he was already doing from you reacting pretty understandably to your daughter being sick and not allowing you to sleep more than 2 hours a night. He wasn't fucking helping you. Like, what do you like? He held the baby for 2 fucking seconds,
Mhm.
and then was like, baby's crying. I can't do this. He gave it back to you.
Wait
Like,
a
dude,
minute.
just
I just realized I'm
understand
still
her
in
holding the
solo
baby,
mission.
crying for
That's why.
hours,
Oops.
and like you can't do it for 2 seconds. How do you think she's feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
this
then-
is weaponized incompetence.
Big time.
100% is.
Yep.
And then on top of that, you're just jawing at her like, oh, you're doing this wrong, or like, why don't you just hold the baby properly, or like not helpful shit. You know what I mean? You're just like criticizing her.
Just patronizing her the whole time.
Yeah, for something you can't fucking do or aren't even trying to fucking do. So it's
Yep.
just like, shut the fuck up, help her out, or get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, you're being a piece of shit. And then to break her stuff, like, you are a fucking piece of shit.
How shitty of a relationship that you have to be in when you as a partner communicate your needs to your partner, and the only thing that they can do to you is criticize you every single damn step. And not only that, not only are they just weaponizing incompetence, they're also weaponizing your emotions because he's recording that for something else.
Oh yeah, I forgot
right?
about that shit.
Using that as leverage later on to say, look how crazy you are, or look how fucking reactive you are. Look how much of a like an outburst you do when you get mad. You're not good at controlling your emotions.
If he ever does it again, show him the fucking necklace and say, "You're a fucking
Look what you did,
child."
you stupid bitch. Right.
Mhm.
And I guarantee
Hi,
you, this is one of those
Nagato.
stupid ass guys who it seems like, I'm assuming at this point, this seems like the setup for this household is mom's possibly the stay at home mom and the dad is the quote unquote provider. That doesn't give you the fucking pass not to be a parent. Right?
Especially in like your child's sick. Like that's an extra
Especially
level of stress.
when your child is sick, especially you seeing that your wife has been sleep deprived for the past 48 fucking hours. They had 2 hours of sleep in like what, 2 days. And you picked your kid up one time for 2 fucking seconds. You see them again the next day, still crying. And the best thing that you can do is sit your stupid ass in a fucking couch and record her as content and just be like, hey, you're doing things wrong. What the fuck are you thinking? Why you think she won't get mad at you? Bitch, I'm yelling at you right now. I don't even fucking know you.
What he said.
Oh, here we go. Here's the update. Hi, husband here. I just wanted to chime and add my perspective.
Oh boy.
I don't care. Move on.
I am not trying to go for custody of our baby. I love my wife to death and still love her, and I'm always willing to put in the work with her to improve our relationship.
Are you?
Yeah. I agree that filming her was not the best way to go about it, but I was not filming her to get custody or to have evidence or anything. Sometimes I feel trapped, and I think the best way forward is for us to review the footage to see both perspectives and improve.
Right.
You're only seeing one perspective when you're recording it, dude.
Yeah.
It's probably never at your worst moments.
Which seems like your worst
Is she
moment is every
filming
goddamn
him?
day.
Because she didn't film him when he broke stuff. She's not filming him when he snapped. But he films her when a sleep-deprived woman who just gave birth and who has to take care of a sick baby is begging you, crying that she needs to sleep. You are the dad. Let the woman who just pushed a baby the size of a watermelon out of her vagina sleep. Let her sleep. Like, the fact that he can even take the baby for more than 1 minute until he's like, oh, take it back, bitch. Let her sleep. Oh my God. Useless men. I swear. Y'all need to stop having kids with these motherfuckers. Because you're going to end up being miserable and having to go on Reddit to ask a bunch of strangers, am I overreacting if I fucking made a kid with a useless dumbass? Yes, you're not overreacting, but also just leave him. Because at this point, you would probably be better off in like at a friend house or at your mama's house. Like, go live with your grandparent for a little while. Because your husband is useless. So, I mean, shit, you're already a single mom. What's the point of staying? He's delusional, bro. It's the fact that she, like, pregnancy really will fuck with someone, like I was explaining earlier. Pregnancy is so rough on like the woman's psychological aspect, mental aspect, physical aspect, which is why some women deadass go into psychosis after giving birth because of the hormonal change. Some women go into extreme depression after giving birth because of the hormonal change. Some women just have a very hard time recovering from giving birth because of the physical change. Like, it's a lot. And women still die to this day while giving birth. It's not something, just because women have been doing this for centuries doesn't mean that it's easy. It's not. And being with a man who's not even willing to take the baby for more than 1 minute is insane. Expecting the woman to do everything after she already did everything, mind you. All you had to do is come inside of her and roll over. She had to do all the work after that, and then she had to push the baby out, and you're still not willing to do shit? That's what I'm saying, auntie. Look, these stories are exhausting because there's too many stories like that on Reddit. Like, just leave all of your husband.
This is
I'm
clearly the
tired.
wrong way to go about doing this. At around 5 a.m., I did come down to help my wife and try to support her. I try to be
How?
encouraging and say supportive things to her, and I do try to help with the baby as often as I can. Our baby in the
Why are
end,
you saying encouraging things? Just fucking take
Take
the
the
baby.
baby!
That's
be a-
also your kid, you
Be
dumbass.
an equal parent. You're
She doesn't
being
need
a quote unquote
encouragement and
helper,
words.
not a
She needs
fucking parent.
action.
our baby in the end still prefers my wife and wants nothing to do with me.
Because you do nothing. The baby doesn't even know you. Your own baby doesn't know you because you can't even keep it in your arm for more than 1 minute. Your own baby cries when you take her because she does not know who you are. You are a stranger. You dumbass. The baby doesn't want nah. That's indeed weaponized incompetence. Like, ugh. You scammed me, kept it in the balls long enough. Nah, see, that's not how this works. Cause if that wasn't like if it was that simple, then why don't you pop the baby out of your anus or the tip of your penis? Cause I personally would rather be the sperm, like the one who has the sperm than the one giving birth. So like if you want to be the one doing the work, I I will fucking put in a request to our maker so that we change that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, we're not talking about the liquid portion, boo. Pop the kid. Because like what you popped out is not the kid. That is a portion of the kid. I don't want a portion of a kid. I want you to do the work. Pop the whole kid. Come on. You'll see it's super easy. It's gonna be great. You'll love it. I promise.
Same.
Oh shit.
No, those are not babies. Those are
I know
literally
many
not
of you
babies.
think that the baby prefers my wife because I have not helped enough, but we both stay at home from work to raise this baby. I used to be a huge workaholic running a small business, and ever since our baby was born, I put my work behind and also stay home with the wife to help her as much as possible.
You're not even helping though. All you do is give her encouraging words. How is that helping when she's still sleep deprived? How is that helping? Oh, but I'm at home, but you're doing nothing. So at this point, you should have just stayed at work because it's not like you're doing anything anyway. You useless. So I ain't feeling sorry for your ass. If you actually do something, maybe, but you're not. Your own baby doesn't even fucking know you, and you're at home. You work from home, and your baby still doesn't know you. Okay, guy.
So
I
does
go
he
to
have a
work-
job
Okay.
I think he runs a small business.
from home? So she also has work.
I don't know what her work is.
Mm.
Besides,
I
raising the
hope she's
kid,
not
which
still
is
working
a
right
job,
now.
as we've discussed. But yeah, he doesn't mention what her.
I'm also gonna say cap to all of this. It's like if this is a true 50-50 thing and you're staying home to 50-50 take care of her,
It
why
ain't
is she the
50-50.
only one not getting
Yeah.
sleep?
Yeah, why is she the only one that the baby is connected to?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And why is she the only one
Oh.
that's sleeping?
I go to work once a week for a couple of hours and work the rest of the week at home. We are blessed enough to do this and not worry about financials or money or retirement. I made sure that we are taken care of financially to be able to both not really work or worry about money and focus 2,000% on raising our baby together as a team.
Together?
I know my wife is super exhausted and has a lot of sleep deprivation from also being sick herself, but I get so frustrated seeing her yell at the top of her lungs next to our child while I still try to be calm and encouraging.
You get to be calm and encouraging because you're not sleep deprived. I'd be yelling too, bitch. She is sleep deprived and she's in postpartum. get your ass off the motherfucking couch and do something. Nah. Nah. This poor woman, bitch. She's a single mom.
Because there's
and she's
only one
married.
person in this house that's
Sleep
working.
deprived.
If
But
it's truly
also-
a 50-50 thing, one partner shouldn't be sleep deprived, you fucking idiot.
especially if she's sick as well.
You
You know what I mean?
dumb bitch.
Oh my god! But also the encouraging thing was insane because it's like
Shotgun.
everything you said was just antagonistic in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then I'm gonna
There's
record her.
no
That's
accountability
encouraging. What the
taken
fuck?
here. None.
The filming happened because this is not the first time my wife has thrown things around the house. I've tried saying so many things to her, tried holding her hand, trying to help, but could not get her to calm down. I have bought my wife many expensive jewelry before, and each time that we get into an argument, she throws them around the house. Right before vacation and before getting sick, I bought her a 20,000 set of Tiffany earrings that she then threw around the hotel room because our baby was.
You have the money to buy her $20,000 worth of jewelry? Bitch, buy her a nanny since you're not even gonna do something around the house. At least buy her a fucking nanny. $20,000 on jewelry and your wife is sleep deprived? The audacity. If you have enough money to spend $20,000 on jewelry, you don't have your priorities in check, because that is crazy to me. Y'all need a nanny because you can afford one. You can afford one. You can afford a nanny. Get a fucking nanny because you're useless. So at least get her the help that she needs so she can sleep. And maybe when she's finally able to sleep and she's not sleep deprived while being in postpartum, maybe she's gonna be able to calm down. I hate this man.
Struggling to sleep well.
Did you say her baby?
No, our baby.
Oh, our baby. I'm like, I was like, what the fuck? You know what?
My
It's
bad
not-
if I said her baby. That might have been a Freudian slip because at this point he is not much
It's,
of a
it's
father.
her baby.
You ain't doing
Oh, stop
shit.
fucking saying shit. Just start doing stuff, you
Yeah.
idiot.
God damn it!
I know it doesn't justify it, but seeing her throw around the expensive jewelry that I buy her many times made me feel she doesn't appreciate them. So I finally had enough and snapped the necklace that I bought her. And
Okay.
that's it.
I mean, you
Okay,
can buy
makes
another
sense.
one,
A
so
video game.
I was right when we started this update. We could have skipped this because it just
Yeah, I don't
confirmed.
give a
Like,
shit.
it just
That
like,
he's no, I just wanted more confirmation that this
Oh, yeah,
guy's
yeah.
a real piece
no,
of
no,
shit.
fair. I just meant like context wise. I wasn't going to change my mind.
I need
based on
Reddit
this.
to rip him a new
just-
one.
This kind of confirms it. Yeah, she
I
sleep.
think she needs to leave him though, because honestly, this motherfucker sounds loaded. So if she divorces him, hopefully she gets half and she can afford a nanny. She'll be alright. She's gonna be okay. I really, really, really hope that she didn't sign some kind of fucking prenup that would take everything away from her, because, hey, yo, she will be able to afford a nanny if she divorces. I want that for her.
Deprived, taking care of the baby because the baby's not connected to me, but also I'm not going to try to connect to the baby so that I can help take on more, of the workload. And then when she's really upset and sad, I buy her pretty thing. That's not helpful at all.
That's not a
What
necklace
the
ain't
fuck?
gonna take care of the
Help
baby.
take care of the fucking baby. That'll help you
My
way
wife
more.
can't sleep, so I keep buying her jewelry and then yelling at her that
And then I break that
You're
jewelry.
not
And
doing
then I
it
break
right.
the
and
jewelry.
I record her getting mad,
Oh.
and gosh, I feel so underappreciated in this fucking household.
Yes, and I also think the wife needs time on her own, but also probably
She
therapy
needs a
because
vacation.
I mean, on top of having a
She need
shitty
a
husband, it
spa
sounds like
week.
she's having a hard time with the baby.
The baby's
which
sick.
can cause like, post what's it called?
Postpartum.
Postpartum.
Postpartum
Yeah,
depression,
so
yeah.
which could also be adding to the stress of things. So therapy might be good for her as well. So
Mm.
you know what? Instead of buying her fancy, expensive necklaces,
Do something
pay
free,
for-
like pick up your kid, you fucking moron.
yeah. Let her have a nap.
Yeah, give her the afternoon off to have a nap and then a therapy session or something with a
And
professional.
a spa week.
It's crazy that he's at home most of the week and she's still getting like 2.5 hours of sleep per
That's
night.
Yes.
exactly.
What?
It's like you can't take her during the day? What are we doing?
This is bro. She's getting hit with everything.
That's why I feel like everything this guy said is cap.
It's hella
cap,
cap,
bullshit.
bro.
Yeah.
Not only is she getting hit with, giving birth from that child, possible postpartum, a sick child. She's sick.
Mhm.
She has lack of sleep, and she has a dumbass of a husband. Her life sucks.
Dude,
Yeah.
she's like, I just want to take a nap, and my husband keeps buying me jewelry.
20,000 Tiffany earrings, Sean.
I'd rather nap.
I'd rather nap.
I'm dying. All right. Last story of the day. This one's coming from
Wait, I want to see what Reddit said to the husband. I need to see Reddit rip him a new one. Because I am not satisfied with the ending of this story. Motherfucker just came on Reddit basically acting like he's some sort of victim. He's not. What the fuck did the Redditor say? Huh? Let me see. Let me see. She throws her own belonging out of frustration and sleep deprivation. He breaks her belonging to punish her. He's not the hero we think he is, and that's on period. Sleep deprivation will literally make you go insane. Father needs to actually step up and take care of baby while mom rests, preferably at a hotel so she isn't interrupted. And then take responsibility for carrying the child he helped created. Thank you very much. I fucking agree with that. He's feeling rejected because she's throwing expensive gift he gave her when he should be feeling ashamed that he's failing at being a father and a husband. God damn. See, that's what I wanted to see from Reddit. Like, people being like, nah, bitch, you're not the victim, your wife is. As it should. What else? Seriously, filming someone holding a crying baby knowing they only got 2.5 hours of sleep? Don't throw the necklace away, throw the whole damn man away. Hey! That's what I'm talking about! The baby cry still goes to dad. She will never adapt if he can't learn to soothe her. He literally had a partner communicating she was struggling, tired, and needed help, and essentially told her to suck it up instead of doing anything useful. That's also what I'm like, bitch. We are all speaking the same language here. For real, throwing your own things around is frustration. And I wish I could tell OPA about bunny boiling. What the fuck is that? This is a textbook abuse mechanism. What the fuck is bunny boiling? What? What is bunny boiling? Parent will destroy what you love. Wait, what? Wait a minute. That's a whole new term that I never heard about. I'm gonna need to read that. That's a term? That's something that exists? Destroying, giving away, losing, or damaging things that are meaningful to your partner is a loud and clear message to a person in an abusive relationship. That's also what I was saying. That's a huge red flag. And then he blamed her for it. That was a huge red flag to me when I saw that. Like, extremely manipulative too. But textbook abusive behavior from a man who's trying to pretend that he's the victim when he's not. Aha! I didn't know about the term bunny boiling. That's a mouthful. How do you say that in French? Un lapin bouillanté? Ah, I prefer saying that in French. It's way easier. Un lapin bouillanté. There you go. Got it. And since saw enough of the replies in that thread to start getting away from the husband, that man honestly scares me. Shit. Oh, damn. So, yeah, I mean, of course, all the replies are basically fuck the husband, poor girl, she needs to divorce. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I agree. Everybody. Oh, sad. All right. Well, I'm just happy that Reddit is actually doing what it's what I expect from Reddit. Let's keep going.
/ confessions, cross-posted by Swaggio11.
What up, Swaggy-o?
New to
Who
me.
dat?
This one's titled, I let my male best friend sleep in my boyfriend's spot in bed when he's not home. The last one of
What
the
the
Oops
fuck?
All Sad.
Is he gay?
You keep saying
Is
sad.
he
I'm getting angry
gay?
more than
Yeah,
happy.
oops all mad. Besides,
You got me fucked
Is he
up.
gay?
You ain't got no
'Cause
couch?
if he's gay, I
You ain't
don't
got no
mind.
pull-out
But
bed?
if he's not
we'll
gay,
see.
Why is he
ain't
so
got no
over
airbed?
so often?
Why is he there at
You ain't got no
all?
floor? You ain't got no closet? You got me fucked up.
All right. OP writes, my boyfriend doesn't leave often, but whenever I get the chance, my best friend sleeps in our giant king-size bed with me.
And we fuck like rabbits.
I always wash the sheets after, so there's no way that my boyfriend would know.
So you're hiding.
I
girl.
love getting the chance to cuddle up to him, but my boyfriend can never know because it's a pretty strict rule in our house that the dog doesn't sleep in our bed.
Oh, I was
fuck
gonna.
you.
I was
Fuck
thinking. I was
you.
like, wait.
Girl, fuck you. Oh my god. I hate those stories, man. I get all invested and it's a fucking animal. Whatever. But also, if the husband doesn't want your best friend sleeping in his bed, I understand. And that's a boundaries that he's allowed to have. Now, you wash the bed sheet, okay, but like, I get it. Like, just because you love your animals doesn't mean that they should be sleeping in your bed, boo. They're still animal, and animals are nasty. You don't. It's like these women who let their cats on the kitchen counter, like, ugh. Oh my god. Oh, that shit disgusts me so much. Don't ever invite me in your house if you let your fucking cat on your kitchen counter, you disgusting person. Like, people don't seem to understand that. So, I remember telling my friend, when you go to the toilet, do you then step in the toilet with your feet, wash your hand in the toilet that you just piss and shit in, lick them, and then walk around the house? Exactly. That's why you should not let your fucking cat on the kitchen counter, bitch. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I was like, there's gotta be a dog if you gotta wash your sheets every time.
Well, I just thought they were having sex every time.
I mean, raw dog it, right?
Yeah, I had to end it on a little bit of a. That was
God,
3
yeah.
bad ones in a row. I had to give you one.
Christ.
I hate you, but thank you for that.
Yeah, I felt like you guys could use it.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's very upsetting. All right. It wouldn't be a Monday Reddit reading episode without a segment from the amazing Underbaki, who was
Hell
there
yeah.
at the live. Thank you so much, Alex. We're so
Yeah,
happy
she
to see
was.
you in the chat. Happy Monday, Wikimaniacs, and welcome back to another round of Rate That Date. As a refresher, this is a segment where your boys read some unforgettable dates, rate them on a scale of 1 to 5. And if you want us to rate a date that you've been on, make sure to DM Alex over on the Cultivate Network Discord.
Yes.
Damn.
All right, so this first one is coming from r/dating hell. And it goes like this. Worst introduction to dating. Okay, so this happened this February. I'd recently come out of a 3.5-year relationship.
Whoa.
I had never dated,
What the
never
fuck?
had one-night stands, always been a relationship kind of person. So I was excited to try dating like all of my friends had. I also wanted sex. Don't judge. A girl has needs, lol.
No
Well,
judgment.
No judgment,
No judgment.
here.
I met someone from Tinder. He had also just come out of a relationship, and we had a good time. It wasn't amazing, but we got on. He made some comments that made it seem like he was enjoying it and was gonna go on another date. It could have been worse. We cuddled and eventually hooked up. At 11 p.m., he wanted to... Oh, yeah.
Fist bump.
At 11 p.m., he wanted to sleep, even though the past week he'd slept every night at like 3 a.m. He turned away, refusing to touch me all night.
Oh.
He had also paid extra for a later check-in. I woke up to his alarm, but he shuts it off and goes back to sleep. So do I. I'm a light sleeper, so I hear him get out of bed and hear his belt buckle. I wake up, and he says, I'm going to get something to eat. I was going to let you sleep. I looked at my phone, and it was 8 a.m., so late checkout wasn't needed. This guy was going to leave me in the hotel. Literally a hit and run, Lamau. Which made me feel super shitty. We walked out of the hotel together, hugged, and he said, I'll text you when I get to the car. He then left me on delivered for 20 plus weeks, then left me open.
Jesus.
What?
After he tried to leave early, I was fine not seeing him again, and I thought he was a dick. Anyway, not only was that just hurtful, but 2 weeks later, I have symptoms. This
No.
man gave me chlamydia.
Oh.
No.
I've always been careful, always been on top of testing, even in my relationship. I was stupid, I know. I've beat myself about it already, lol. I technically didn't ask if he was clean, but my stupid brain convinced me, well, if he isn't, he'd tell me, right?
Oh, girl, bye.
You
Don't
think
trust
so.
people.
I learned my
Ew.
lesson hard right there. I did treatment, tested again, and it was negative, thank God. Still, suffering discharge symptoms 5 months later despite negative STD tests. So that's great.
Oh.
Basically, moral of the story, make sure the guy is decent and don't sleep on the first date. Quickly learned that I wasn't missing out on hookups. Also, wear protection.
Yep.
The fact that
So
you
probably
didn't
what?
wear protection is mind blowing to me. Because the only time I got an STD is because my boyfriend cheated on me. Motherfucker was a whole ass whore. I hate him to this day. So, like, and that was not even from a one night. That was from the man that I loved who betrayed my trust because he cannot keep it in his motherfucking pants. So, like, nah, bitch. You can't even trust the people you love, and you're gonna trust a whole ass stranger? I mean, look, honestly, some people need to learn the hard way, so I'm glad that she learned, you know? Ultimately, that's a lesson to take from this. And it's a hard one to kick, but it's a good one. So at least now she knows. And I hope that she never does something this stupid again. Please. Thank you. Nice, I did my incarnate.
But on that,
Yeah.
you got an STD.
Negative.
Before the STD, I was like 2. You know what I
Okay,
mean? It's
2,
a bad date.
You got yours.
Yeah. But yeah, with
Hopefully.
the STD or STI,
That's a
yeah, that puts
That's
it at
a
a
1 for sure.
And I will say, OP, you went through the ringer as a first time dater. It's shit.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
whenever she wrote, I'm excited to try dating, like all my friends have done, I just heard Josh being like, this shit fucking sucks.
Poor sweet summer child.
You know not what you wish.
It can be fun, but yeah, once again, you have to have like a base set of rules for yourself to be like, okay, I won't do this, and then it can be fun, but just remember there are pieces of shit out there. So
This next one is also coming from r/dating hell.
What time is
OP
it? Yeah, I'm going
writes,
to bed after that.
polite no's don't count unless it's written in glitter and blessed by a priest, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
New here. Maybe this is a fitting story. So, some guy messages me on Facebook, says he thinks he saw me at a beach event. He hadn't. He used punctuation and didn't open with a tongue gif or an unsolicited chest hair, so I figured, why not? The bar is so
the
low.
bar is
The bar is
bar
in
is so
hell,
fucking
okay? The
low.
bar is in hell. Don't
literally
ask.
hell.
Oh my fucking god.
The bar is in hell.
Punctuation is a green flag for
That's
people.
it?
That's crazy.
He probably
work.
used ChatGPT. Come on.
Oh my god.
Leave
It
us
starts off
alone.
normal. Told him it wasn't me. No need to read this in Shaggy's voice. And wished him luck finding her. He wanted to chat and started asking the classics. Single? Yes. Kid? Yes. Age? Shh. Still breathing? Apparently. Then he asked if I've been with anyone since my breakup. I say yes, and I'm honest about it. There was someone I really connected with. It didn't work out, but it meant something. After that, I kissed someone during a night out. No drama, just some fun. Then he hits me with, "Don't you hate going to bed alone after kissing someone?" Imagine saying that out loud and thinking, yeah, this'll do it.
I'm cooking.
Like, damn.
Yeah, I got her. No, just don't. Apparently, my emotional openness triggered his inner thirst gremlin. So I deflect and tell him I'm headed to a game night. Dice, betrayal, and a beer. That lets me roll first. Living the dream. He waits a beat and then delivers, "So, been a while since you had good sex then?" Winky face.
Hey, yo.
"Sir, cool your horses." He asks for my number. I say no, kindly. I've got a kid, a job, a life, some growing to do, and a laundry basket that groans when I make eye contact. He replies,
Void Angel?
"Totally understand. No pressure." And he immediately follows up with, "But I'd love to meet you."
Oh,
Kissing
Lord.
emoji.
Jesus Christ. No pressure, but I'm going to continue to pressure you.
That is not no pressure. That's pressure in a fedora, humming Marvin Gaye and trying to slow dance with my boundaries.
Milady.
Hey, don't be fucking disrespecting Marvin Gaye like that. Songs are legendary, baby.
Sexual.
Then came, "You seem like a good kisser." Another kiss emoji.
Oh my God. Take a hint, brother.
When do you
Oh.
have time? Also, we'd have such a good time together. Wink emoji now. Each time I said no. Not with fireworks or flames, just a polite, steady, grown-up kind of no. Kind but firm. Clear but calm. Oh, how foolish me. Because apparently, unless you shout it while holding a crucifix and a restraining order written in glitter, it just unlocks a new wave of winks. All I wanted was some dice, betrayal, and a beer that didn't hit on me. Instead, I summoned the spirit of, maybe if I keep trying, she'll actually fuck me. And mind you, all of this happened within an hour. Thanks
That's
for letting
wild.
me rant.
So crazy.
I mean, this was never a date.
Not
to
even a
begin with,
date.
right?
Not even a
Yeah,
date.
couldn't even get a yes on a date.
So it's a zero.
A
Gotta be
zero.
zero.
Surprising.
No date was had. Shot is shot. Failed miserably.
No.
Miserably.
Shot is shot. Continued shooting. Kept shooting. Kept on shooting.
This was Klay Thompson in an elimination game.
I mean,
over
my
11.
guy logged 35 minutes in the game, a triple single, zero,
This
zero,
was like
zero.
when the Houston Rockets lost to the Golden State
All
Warriors
right,
in game
bitch.
And another miss. And another miss.
We're
And
like,
another
what,
one.
over 35 or something like that.
Yeah, whose team's never won a championship?
Hey, chill.
Raise your
No.
hand if your team has won a championship.
Fuck. Can't relate. Damn it.
2 out of 3 of us.
The Raps, baby. Who saw Klay Thompson in the finals? Oh, another miss. Oh, injured. That's
Oh,
too
yeah.
bad.
Towards ACL. Yeah. Oh, shit.
We would have beat y'all. Anyways. All right. That's it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. Before
right.
we end it, I do have some Venmos to read.
Let's
Oh.
get it.
I'm good. I am happy. I need to sleep. I am tired. I am leveling Incarnate Weapon, and it's a pain in the ass. I didn't know I had so many Incarnate Weapon. God damn. It is what it is. Either way, though, that was a fun episode. It was. I'm happy about it. But now I am done. Don't have this shit. There you go. Valence Fusion. Oh, yeah. Gonna take option 1. Oh, fuse. That's my last fusion. Yay! I am done fusing the Koda Hema. 60% cold. Let's go. All right. Yep, I'm done for today. That was fun. I am now gonna go to bed. And that's that. I listened to enough story for one night. It's 1 a.m. anyway, so I will. So today was Saturday. So today and tomorrow, I don't know exactly what my streaming schedule is gonna be. I'm probably gonna do another Get Ready With Me. I'm gonna stream Watcher of Realm. I'm gonna do more Marvel Rival stream because I'm in a trio and we're trying to climb up, and more Warframe stream. Streaming schedule is a bit full right now. And also, I'm also still trying to edit videos for my YouTube channel because I want to start posting videos again on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm busy. It's a good thing that I'm unemployed. I'm so fucking poor. Anyway, I will come back later today after I sleep. Is that? Bye bye. Take care. Stay hydrated, moisturize. Don't be ashy. Winter is coming. Take care of your mental health. Peace.